LakeTV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, IV, Polylift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs. It's time for the Burger Smokehouse pregame show. Burger Smokehouse, simple tradition since 1952. And now your hosts, William Holtz.
And we're live. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser, and it's Lake TV's Friday Night Lights Game of the Week. And this week we find ourselves at Bottom Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri, and it's a wet one, Matt.
Yeah, it is. We were out on the field a little bit earlier today when we were setting up, checking out the field conditions. It's going to be wet. This field drains very well. It's meant to absorb a lot of water, be able to handle this type of weather. So they're looking to get this game in tonight. As long as no lightning strikes nearby, they're going to get this game in. So I'm all excited.
Very excited. It's your Burger Smokehouse pregame show, and it's the Parkview Vikings against the Camdenton Lakers. Both teams come in with an even mark at 2-2. Camdenton losers of 2 straight, and on the other side, Parkview riding a 2-game winning streak. So 2 teams appearing to be going in completely different directions, but we'll see if Camdenton can get turned back around. This is your Burger Smokehouse pregame show. We're going to interview Coach Jeff Shore. We're going to spotlight a couple of our impact players to watch during the pregame show. That and much more on your Burger Smokehouse pregame show when we come back after this.
Welcome to Burger Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat or Lake Road 550 by car.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
And we're back. William Holtz, Matt Wamser, your Burgers Smokehouse pregame show for Lake TV's Friday night game of the week. And tonight we got the Camdenton Lakers and the Parkview Vikings. And Matt, talk about Parkview just a little bit.
Yeah, Parkview started off a little bit of a rough patch to start the season. Started out 0-2, but they've really turned it around the past couple of weeks. A couple of big wins, so they're coming in with a little bit of momentum tonight. So the Lakers are going to have to watch out. They're riding high a little bit. Coach Anthony Hayes is in his 6th year. He comes in with a 30-29 record so far. He's leading the helm of this Vikings team, and he's trying to create a new bit of a culture here at Parkview, and really just trying to take their program to the next level.
Yeah, and I got a couple of athletes. First I want to talk about Mario Sanchez, this quarterback. Now this kid only 5'3", and I'm not kidding when I tell you 5'3". I was just down the field talking with some of the Camdenton coaches. This guy is a specimen. He's 5'3", but he's very, very bulky. At 5'3", 160 pounds, the high school level, you're thinking, man, he's not going to be able to see over the line of scrimmage. But he does come in the year, 6 touchdown passes, and he's only thrown 3 interceptions. One thing that Camdenton's coaching staff talked about is he doesn't got an extremely strong arm, but he's smart with the football, and on top of that, he runs the ball very, very effectively. Now, another player we like is a kid that Hy-Vee spotlight player of the game, Blake Dela Cruz, and this is a sophomore running back that you really like, Matt.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Cruz here.
Blake Dela Cruz, he's a sophomore guy now. It's number 25 on the jersey number, and he comes in with an incredible mark, over 600 yards rushing thus far, and he's got, as you see it, or 300 yards rushing. That's over 75 yards a game, Matt. He's got a rushing touchdown, and what makes him dangerous is he's not just good on the ground, but he's got 2 receiving touchdowns, and it makes him a dual threat now. He is averaging, like I said, about 75 yards a game, and look for him in this wet conditions to try to really open things up against the Lakers defense.
Yeah, their running game is going to be a big part of the game plan tonight, coming in with this wet field. The ball is going to be wet, so they're going to want to control the football, avoid as many turnovers as possible, and I think Cruz is going to be a big part of that tonight.
Yeah, Dela Cruz is a big-time playmaker, and he looks tonight to really get going on only his sophomore season. Now let's talk a little bit about Coach Jeff Shore's Laker. He comes in his 6th season. He's got an overall mark of 37-24, and he comes in with a 2-2 team that started the season 2-0. They ranked 7th in Class 4, looking to really, really make some momentum and really turn things into a whole new level for Camdenton and being state ranked again for the first time in a few years. And they lost at home to Lebanon. Big time game we had here. Lebanon was able to beat them, and then of course you travel down to play Kickapoo, a team that obviously we know what they've been able to accomplish over the last few seasons, and they got thrashed last week 42-0 and just didn't play well. Talking with Coach Shore, and we had an opportunity to talk with Coach Shore about where his team sits just a little bit ago. William Holtz with Lake TV, joined by Jeff Shore, head coach of the Camdenton Lakers. Coach, what do you think of the conditions?
Well, it's been worse, but it's been better. So I'm glad we're going to get to play it, it looks like.
You guys both come in at 2-2, Parkview and you guys. What do you see from this Viking club?
Really solid team. They won 2 in a row. They're on a roll. We're on the other end of things. We need to get back playing good again and playing hard.
Yeah, but you guys had a couple of tough opponents the last 2 weeks, and now we hit a stretch in your guys' schedule. Well, I think you can really start to tell the hand of this Laker team. I think you guys got a shot tonight. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But we'll have to play well. We'll have to play better than we did last Friday night. I'm not overconfident at all in this game. We've got a lot of work to do, and I think we can do it for sure. But it's going to be one of those nights we're going to have to play well.
Yeah, one thing, I know you don't want to tell your hand in the early pregame here, but what do you do in weather like this to make sure you guys don't have any huge mistakes?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got, number one, you got to try to keep the football dry, best you can. We're built for this. I mean, that's a good thing. We're built for this. We run the ball a lot, so that helps us a little bit too. So hopefully it'll be to our advantage tonight, and, just hold on to the football.
And we have a healthy Lakers squad all the way across the board, correct?
We do, and I'll tell you that's good because we after last game I'm not sure we were going to have that, and everything ended up good and checked out okay, and I think we're back healthy again, and that's a big plus for us tonight.
Big game here on Lake TV tonight. It's Parkview and Camdenton. You're watching the pregame show right here on Lake TV. We'll be right back after this. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm back here on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show, Matt, and you heard Coach Short talk about they just want to really make sure they protect the football because in conditions like this, a few turnovers could be the deciding factor.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity for them to kind of get back to what the Lakers are known for, a power running game, a little ground and pound, put in a couple extra tight ends, and just try to see what they can pick up on the ground today. It's a good chance for them to go back to their roots and just see what they can do on the ground.
Yeah, and the Lakers this season, they're averaging 250 yards a game on the ground, but the thing is they're giving up 250 yards a game on the ground. So as much success as they've had running the football this far in the 2016 season, the rushing defense has been bad. And I'm not just saying that. They've been bad on third downs in particular. I was talking with Kevin Burns with 93.5 Rocks the Lake. They have the Lakers game on the radio, and he's been covering this team for a long time, and he said, that has been our Achilles heel. It's been the not being able to get off the field on 3rd and 15, 3rd and 21, and we've seen all season long the Lakers defense have been able to get these offenses they've been playing in these 3rd and long situations, and they've been getting gassed by the big play. And that's something that the Lakers defense is going to have to cut down on tonight. So we still have a couple of guys we want to talk about on the Lakers offense and defensive side of the ball. We have that and much more on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show after this.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on the Burger Smokehouse pregame show, Matthew Wamser. I'm William Holtz, and the Camdenton Lakers, we talked about 2-2 after the fast start. Really sluggish the last couple weeks, but not really fair to even call them sluggish because you play against Lebanon, obviously an incredible rivalry. Anything can happen, and Lebanon has a very, very good squad, and they really played discipline that night. And then, of course, to go play at Kickapoo, we talked about the success the Chiefs have had as of late. And I was talking with Coach Shore, and you heard me talk with him in the pregame about the stretch, the schedule they're in right now, and they really feel like they can make some strides. And through 4 games, one guy that's had some crazy success, that's our Hy-Vee Spotlight Player of the Game for the Lakers, Jay Griffin. You see his numbers right there, only 89 carries, over 610 yards, 614 officially. He's averaging about 7 yards a carry, and he's averaging 2 scores a game on the ground throughout the season. As you see already, 8 touchdowns, and we look for him to extend upon that because one thing that this Parkview defense is also vulnerable about is the long run. And if the Lakers can get that trap block with their interior linemen in, and they can open up some holes, look for Griffin to have crazy success against this defense. So you got Dela Cruz and you got Griffin, 2 running backs you really, really want to keep an eye on. But don't forget about other playmakers on the field. The guy I like to talk about, the quarterback and receiver, Dylan Decker. Really a bit of a conundrum. Actually started quarterback there. There's Decker right there, as you see. Isaiah Lumley's going to get the nod at quarterback. Now, Decker would be a starting receiver full-time, but he broke his hand. You see that cast on his wrist and hand. He had a problem in the preseason during the Jamboree, and they thought they might miss him for the entire season. Prior to the Jamboree, and they thought they were going to have him out for a big part of the year. Well, that wasn't the case. He was able to come back and play with the injury. And you see him down there with that cast on his hand right there, and he's had a very good season. Not just at quarterback, he had a big game early in the year at West Plains when they went down there and upset the Zizzers. He had 3 touchdown passes. All 3 went to Parker Stidham in that game. Stidham not really a factor offensively since that big outburst. That night he had 4 catches, $131 and 3 scores. Haven't seen him much on offense since then. But you've seen Decker line up more at receiver. We saw last couple weeks Decker get more opportunity at receiver, and him and Lumley really seem to have a bit of a chemistry. And tell you what, some of those boys in the line down there, very, very big, very, very mean, and let's see if they can't have their way with this Parkview defense. This is your Burgers Smokehouse pregame show. I'm William Holtz. Matthew Wamser from the LakeTV booth here at Bob Shore Stadium. We'll be back with kickoff after this.
JJ Twix, pizza and pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at YCPowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat or Lake Road 550 by
Back here on Lake TV, you see captains lining up there at the field, at midfield. Do got some other games going on around the area. Keep you updated. Eldon Mustangs, they lost last week 42-7 against the Falcons of Blair Oaks. They have a 1-3 mark. They're playing at California tonight. We'll try to keep you updated on that. Bit of a surprise around the Ozark Conference to some, not to me. Devin Johnson's Osage Indians 4-0 when they play at Sobu Code tonight. That's the Southern Boone Eagles, and 4-0 Indians look to go into Southern Boone and move the record to 5-0. They'll play Versailles next week. That'll be our Lake TV game of the week. Versailles off their big win over California a week ago. We have that game right here on Lake TV. Had some technical difficulties. Thanks for sticking with us. They had that big win against California, and they are playing back at home again tonight against Warsaw. So very potentially the Tigers could go to 3-2. When's the last time you remember a Versailles Tigers team above 500 this late in the year? You'd have to look back to the 2011 year, I want to say. Back maybe Jesse Loganville scored, maybe 2010 actually, the year he graduated might be the year. So they're going to play Warsaw they play Warsaw this week, and then of course, like I said, next week at Osage. Camdenton, they lost last week as we touched on, 42-0 to Kickapoo. Of course, this game against Parkview, and they're going to travel to Rolla next week. So look like, Matt, what happened on the toss?
Oh, Lakers got to receive the kick tonight.
So it looks like Parkview wins the toss. They defer, so they'll take it to start the second half, and Camdenton will start with the football. So this is your Friday night game of the week. The Parkview Vikings traveling down from Springfield, Missouri. They come in under the direction of Anthony Hayes, and of course the Camdenton Lakers 2-2 under the direction of Jeff Shore.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here on LakeTV, and it's showtime, folks. I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser. And Matt, we're ready for some football.
It is a rainy night here in Camdenton, Missouri, but I'm so happy and so excited to get this football game in tonight. It's homecoming weekend here. Camdenton, big deal. We watched the parade go by earlier today. Great job by all the students, all the faculty and staff helping to put that whole project together. So really appreciate that. What a wonderful festivities going on here in Camdenton, Will.
Yeah, as always, Camdenton does a great job now. Alex Joy, the junior, set to kick for Parkview. He's the left-footed kicker. Kicks it deep now. Jay Griffin back for the Lakers. That bounces over his head into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Lakers will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So a wet night. And, Matt, we talked about probably going to see a lot of ground and pound action, and we're accustomed to seeing that from any Coach Shore-led Lakers squad.
Yeah, with the weather conditions tonight, I imagine the ground game is going to be a huge part of the game. Probably one of the biggest factors tonight is going to be the weather. Changing up a couple of the game plans for the kids out there. Let's see how the Lakers can handle it.
So starting at quarterback, Isaiah Lumley under center. Jay Griffin back in the backfield. Simpson and Wise lead the way in front. The gives to Griffin. He's trying to get outside, lowers his head, leaps forward, and he's up to about the 29-yard line. Gavin Devick with the stop, the senior linebacker. He's had himself a very good senior campaign up to this point in time, but he can't get to Griffin until he has 9. Welcome all of our Camdenton viewers, as it's a wet one. A lot of you tuning in here on the LakeTV network. We thank you for joining us. It is wet, but we'll have you covered all evening long. So on 2nd and 1, Lumley under center. Inside give to Simpson, who lowers his head. He has first down yardage up to about the 33. Tonka, they call him, Todd Simpson. He's had himself a good start. He has a couple of touchdown runs on the year for the Lakers.
Good start for this Camdenton offense, coming out with a couple running plays, able to pick up a first down. So trying to set a good tempo here in the first quarter.
So now you're going to see Jake Hill in the backfield, and he is bottled up and now still on his feet, trying to swing forward. Now he does, and good effort by Hill on the play. He actually has about 4 yards. That play looked like it was going nowhere.
Yeah, great job keeping his feet moving, battling through a couple of would-be tacklers, unable to bring him down. He's picking up good positive yardage on first down.
Yeah, we'll see if the Lakers can't keep that up all night long. We talked about always being important to get positive yardage on first down. That's even more critical with these conditions. 2nd down and 6 now. Lumley the give. That's Hill once again trying to get outside. Actually, that's Buddha, the ball carrier, still on his feet. Ball's on the turf, and I think Parkview has it, and they do. Wow, that's just a situation where a young man tries to do a little too much with the fumble recovery. That's number 43. Don't have a 43 on our roster here, but boy, I'll tell you what, Parkview gets good field position. That's our first takeaway of the game.
Well, we've talked about the weather a couple of times already tonight. We knew it was going to be a big factor, and we see it right here on the first drive by the Lakers. Fumbling the football, putting it on the ground. Parkview coming up with a huge recovery in Camdenton territory. They got the ball at the 39-yard line of Camdenton.
Now you're going to get your first look at Sanchez out of quarterback, Matt. Look at this little guy. Splits the defender. He's a short little fella, but he's dangerous. All right, he takes the snap, stands back, steps up. They're airing it out on the first play, and he overthrows everybody on the play. He was looking for wide receiver DeMarcus Mason, the junior. Overshoots him, and good coverage on the play by Lakers. That's Gabe Kurtz. They call him Rocky, and also Jake Hill in on the coverage.
Well, Mario showing us his arm strength right off the bat. Even for a little guy, he sure can't chuck the football. Overthrew his receiver a little bit there, but showing his arm strength and showing they're not afraid to throw the ball here in the wet weather.
Which is against everything we thought we'd see from both squads here early. So here's the inside give. He has his man and taken down there. That's Stidham. No, actually, into the stop for the Lakers. That's big number 86, Luke Rasmussen. Reinhog, they call him. I love the nicknames for the Lakers. In on the carry, that was Arian Hawkins, the junior running back. He's had a decent start so far. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now. Purple Haze chants come from the student section. Out of the shotgun is Sanchez. Hawkins to his right. Under pressure, trying to elude a couple Lakers. Now he does, but he's taken down by number 70. That's Wyatt Danhauser. He gets him after a couple-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th down. So nice pursuit by the Lakers defense, and we're going to see 4th down and 5 now after a minimal gain.
Yeah, great job by this Laker defense. Staying tall. Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field here. Let's see what they can do, Will.
Yeah, this field position 33, bit of a odd area. If you punt in the end zone, you only gain 13 yards after the touchback. Trying to draw the Lakers off, and they do, and it's Simpson who jumps in on a 4th and 4. Well, they says 4th and 4 the board, where it looks like it's 4th and 5, so. So it's 5 yards, and boy, this could be a first down and a huge one. It is. It's an automatic first down for Parkview, and I don't know about this. Is an interesting situation where they gave him 7 yards on the play. No, they're going to give him just enough for the first down now. So,
well, Will, we talked about it in the pregame a little bit, trying to get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. And right there, the Lakers defense getting a little over aggressive, jumping off sides and giving Parkview a free first down on a tough 4th down conversion opportunity.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Lakers did everything right on that defensive series after the turnover, and then, boy, those kind of penalties, that could loom huge here, even though early. So fresh set of downs now. Under center is Sanchez. Has Hawkins now trying to get outside. Ball's on the turf, and it looks like the Lakers came up with it, and they do. Now the Lakers get it right back. Harrison Brownell with the fumble recovery on the play, or the forced fumble it looked like. Matt, what'd you see?
Yeah, it looks like 55 Brownwell grabbed his foot, just kind of tied him up, and somebody else came in, knocked that ball loose. And the Lakers with a huge break after their big turnover, another ball on the ground. This weather's going to play a big role the rest of this game tonight.
Yeah, I already just tell you what, Matt, we are just now 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the game, and both teams have already given up the football on a fumble. So first down now, Lumley's under center, and he's got Griffin back in the backfield with him. It's the inside give this time. About 3 or 4 yards on the play. Looked like Kyler Wilson, maybe? Was it Wynton Neal? Wynton Neal. Caden Morton with the stop for the Vikings. And this rain, as you see now, starting to come down. Neal now checks back off the field. So Lumley remains under center, and the rain, as you see, continues to come down. Griffin now the give, spins back inside, and he rumbles forward. He's up to about the 39-yard line, and he has a Laker first down on that. Bobby Beanie with the stop there for the Vikings, but not before Jay Griffin picks up a Laker first down. So, Matt, fresh set of downs. We'll see if the Lakers don't try some kind of play action or try to catch Parkview napping. We've seen a lot of running here in the early going.
Yeah, it's been all ground game here tonight. They're doing a good job picking up positive yardage and picking up first downs. They just got to secure that football, mix in a couple of play actions like you said, and try to catch this Parkview defense off guard with a couple of passes. Here we go.
Play action, just like we touched on into the flat, looking for Stamper maybe. Austin Stamper, the senior wideout, and able to corral that one. Falls incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, number 5, CJ Lovall on the coverage there, putting himself in a good position. Really tough throw for the quarterback to complete that pass.
Now checking off for the Lakers, Zach Wise comes off. Wise, a Stamper leads the way. And Griffin has some good yardage all the way up to the 40-yard line. That's a 21-yard gain for Griffin now, and he's really getting going.
Yeah, Griffin really got the ball, was in motion there. It was a great job. Big burst of acceleration right after he grabbed the football. And a great job to pick up a lot of yards really quick.
Yeah, Griffin now 3 carries, 32 yards. Really, really dangerous, and Wise now back in the backfield for the Tigers. For the Lakers, sorry. It's Wise who gets the give now outside across the 30, and he's got another first down up to the 29-yard line. The Lakers continue to move the ball on the ground, and that's another first down, Matt.
Yeah, great job by this Laker offensive line. They seem to be favoring this left side a little bit. They're running behind their big left side of the offensive line and doing a great job picking up first downs, picking up big yardage here on the ground.
So the fresh set of downs at the 30-yard line now. Well, I guess they're going to come in and measure, so they didn't give him the initial spot we thought we had. And he's just inches short, so actually I feel like that works in the Lakers' favor. Really a free play, 2nd and inches. I always like to take a shot here. If you don't convert, it brings up a 3rd and short and something very, very manageable. And obviously, ball's at the 30-yard line, probably 4th down territory anyway. How about Aaron one out here to Decker? You got single coverage, bottom of your screen. He's matched up against Marcus Walton. It's going to be an inside give to Bo Shore. He's got good yardage across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. So another Laker first down now, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the 24.
Well, this Laker offense is showing us something tonight. You know, really working this running game quite well here on the ground. It's got this Parkview defense a little bit off balance here, marching down the field in the first quarter.
It's 1st and 10, ball at the 24-yard line. Lumley pitches out to Griffin. Seal block, you're going to get Seth Harris, Buddha on an illegal block in the back right here, the 24. That's going to scoot the Lakers back solid as soon as it happened. Can't do that at any level, especially that blatantly. So Seth Harris going to get flagged for that, and that'll back the Lakers up.
The crowd's trying to get into this football game here. We were overlooking the student section. They're getting a little crazy here, ready to go wild here as soon as the Lakers pull off something.
Yeah, and a big-time penalty there. That's going to bring up a first down and 21. Really, really puts your offense in a tough position. So 1st and 21 now, ball at the 35-yard line. Lumley under center. Fakes the inside give. They go the other way with Griffin, who tries to get down, and he runs over a would-be defender and has good yardage. We're going to give him about 8 yards up to the 28-yard line. And once again, Jay Griffin, good running.
Yeah, I really like the way this Laker offense is getting the ball with the running backs, and they're already in a full sprint by the time they grab the ball. Doing a great job of picking up big chunks of yardage pretty quickly here.
So 2nd down and 14 after the good gainer by Griffin. Misdirection, now rolls into the flat, looking for Decker, comes back and can't corral it. Decker looking to come back, made a valiant effort, but unable to haul it in. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14 now. Really an interesting Lakers team this year. One of the more interesting teams I can remember over the last 5 seasons here. Really nothing for sure at this point in time. Lumley out of the shotgun now. Rolls into the flat, now looks the other way. He's got Stamper inside and works his way down to the 20-yard line. Now we got a flag in the secondary. Looks like a couple of flags now, so we're going to let the officials straighten this one out before I make any assumptions. Illegal block in the back against the Lakers. 2 officials solid, so once again the Lakers are going to be backed up way behind the initial line of scrimmage and in a tough situation in this weather.
That looks Coach Hayes over there weighing his options. Most likely, looks like they're going to decline the penalty. Bring up 4th down here for the Lakers.
You know, I do like that call most of the time, but in these conditions, 4th and 6th, much more manageable than 3rd and 29 or whatever it was going to be after the illegal block in the back. So they're going to test the Lakers offense and see if they can convert here on 4th and 7, because I guarantee you're not going to see a field goal attempt from 39 yards in these conditions. So on 4th and 7, 6:20 left here in the first quarter. We do have a rainbow on the far side. Lumley now looks down, back shoulder, looking out for Decker and able to haul it in. Nice job by Marcus Walton breaking that one up, and the Lakers turn it over on downs. Parkview takes over 1st and 10, their own 21-yard line. Matt, what did you see on that play?
Oh, we just had a little bit of a late hit. Maybe it was a high hit by number 14 from the Parkview Vikings. He kind of got up high on the Iceman, and maybe a shot to the head, whatever it was, a personal foul, roughing the passer. Big free 1st down here for the Lakers offense.
So it's going to be, roughing the passer, and the Lakers would have been a turnover on downs, and the personal foul gives the Lakers a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Wow. Well, they're going to call it 1st and 10 from the 10, so the Lakers can technically get a 1st down, but we're going to call it 1st and goal. Lumley under center after the big roughing the passer call. Inside give and met there and taken down. Nice play on the play, C.J. Lovell. That's the 2nd time we've called his name.
Yeah, it is. He did a great job blowing up his blocker and getting into the backfield to stop that play before it could even get started.
Yeah, and Jay Griffin, not an easy guy to take down on initial contact, but he did just that, did Lovell. So 2nd down and 11 now after the 1-yard loss. 5:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Your score knotted at 0. Lumley on the play action, looks into the flat. He has his man, that's Stamper, inside the 5 to the house, and that's a 12-yard toss from quarterback Isaiah Lumley. He finds his man, Austin Stamper, and Stamper takes it all the way to the house from 12 yards out, and the Lakers lead 6-0 here in the early going. Matt, nice piece of play action passing by the Lakers offense, and Lumley really sold that.
Yeah, right. They've worked the ball down the field with a lot of running plays. Good job there by the quarterback, Isaiah Lumley, finding his open receiver there. What a great throw, too.
And the extra point is no good, so Bryce Metcalf, the junior, unable to convert on that. So after the missed conversion, it is 6-0 Camdenton with 5:27 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, Matthew Wamser, and Camdenton, even with a early turnover, get it into the end zone. Stamper converts after the touchdown pass from Lumley, and I'll tell you, it was a big roughing the passer call as the Lakers appeared to have turned it over on downs, but due to the penalty, get it back. Metcalf now the kick. High end over end. That bounces and fielded at about the 10-yard line by Parkview. A nice piece of tackling. And that's Gabe Kurtz. They like to call him Rocky here in Camdenton. And the young man makes a nice shoestring tackle at the 16-yard line. That was DeMarcus Mason, the junior, and he was unable. He thought he was just going to get away from Rocky, and Kurtz does his job, makes a beautiful shoestring tackle, and that's where Parkview's forced to start with the football. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. So now we'll see Mario Sanchez, the small quarterback, out of the shotgun. Inside give. And that's De La Cruz down to about the 25-yard line. We're going to mark it at the 24, and we're going to give him about 7, maybe 8 on the carry.
Yeah, De La Cruz showing a little bit of jitterbug there. Really some quick steps inside the offensive line, doing a great job making some quick moves and picking up positive yardage on 1st down.
Inside give once again now. Nothing really doing. Nice job by the Lakers defense. De La Cruz once again now, and this time Lakers stop him. Beautiful skyline here in Camdenton, Missouri. Just gotta love it. So on 3rd and short now, it's Sanchez, calls his own number up the middle, trying to get the 1st down, and he went nowhere. The Lakers defense proves stingy, and that's going to force a 4th and short. How about that stop, Matt?
Yeah, what a great job here. Possibly a quick 3 and out for this Lakers defense here. Looks like Parkview's a little unsure about what they want to do, but they're keeping the offense on the field here for a 4th and 2.
I'd be shocked if they went for it here inside their own 25. They're going to, and it's their quarterback, Sanchez, sneaks it up the middle. He's very near 1st down yardage. We'll wait for the spot. Our near sideline has him short. Our far sideline has him very, very close. We'll wait for the spot.
Gutsy call there by Coach Anthony Hayes, but showing some confidence here in his offense, and they got the job done, picked up 1st down. Huge 1st down.
Boy, interesting on the spot. I thought it was closer than that. They give him the 1st down, and unfortunately for Coach Jeffrey Shore, at the high school level, there's no red challenge flag. So the Vikings convert. Fresh set of downs. Sanchez out of the shotgun. Inside give. And oh, nice piece of running by Hawkins. Arian Hawkins, the junior, has about 6 yards on the carry, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Hawkins. He really runs with some power. He's a big kid, 5'8", 210. He's got to be a bull to bring down.
Second down and 4 now, 3:20 left in the 1st quarter of play. Sanchez remains out of the shotgun. De La Cruz and Hawkins in the backfield with him. This time he calls De La Cruz's number. He's got good yardage into the Lakers secondary. He's taken down there by Kurtz at about the 42-yard line. That's a 9-yard gain and a Viking 1st down.
Yeah, De La Cruz really doing a good job of finishing that run. Even at the end when contact was coming, he was the one who's initiating that contact. Good, powerful run. I've been impressed by this young man.
Now it looks like Kurt's going to have to come out of the game, and Hill checks in for him, so keep an eye on that. Gabe Kurtz, Rocky, checks out. Sanchez now with some uncertainty from the sideline on what they want to call. Not sure what they saw from the Laker defense, but 5 men front. And now he calls the Laker offside, and Griffin jumps. Bad discipline. Waited forever. You burn the play clock all the way down inside 5, and then you bail him out with an offsides call. That'll be a freebie.
Second offsides call on this Lakers defense tonight. I'm sure Coach Shore and the defensive coordinator are going to have something to say about that.
So 1st and 5 now, 2:45 left in the 1st. into the flat. That's a quick little hitter, and Stamper fights through the defender, and nice play he made. They were looking for Clark, Gage Clark. He has himself a solid start to the year. He's got 3 touchdown catches, but a nothing doing right here on the quick hitter as Stamper made the play.
Yeah, I was waiting for that play. They keep lining it up with trips down here closest to us, the left side of the field. And I was waiting for that quick screen pass to come out. There they try to pull it off, not very effectively. No gain on the play.
Inside give, this Hawkins got good yardage across midfield into Laker territory. Taken down on the play, Braxton Schamberg with a stop, but that's another first down for Parkview, and here come the Vikings. That's their second first down here on this series.
Yeah, the Vikings also choose to move the ball on the ground here tonight and doing it pretty effectively here with their 3rd drive of this football game.
Inside give, it's De La Cruz taken down right about that initial line of scrimmage. It looks like Simpson in on the stop for the Lakers. Bo Shore also in on the stop. So 2nd down and 9. Shout out to our friend Mike Mawson. Polylift Boat Lifts. We'll have the Polylift Boat Lift halftime show after the conclusion of the first half. Thanks for tuning in, Mike and Carrie. So inside a minute to go, into the flat, same play we saw a minute ago. And ooh, what a bone-rattling hit put on by Shore. Looks like Kurtz also in on the stop. Boy, nothing doing as Gage Clark looked to turn it upfield, but not much doing. He has about 3. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, big tough hit there by Bo Shore. I could hear that one from up here. He might be feeling that one tomorrow.
So 3rd and 6, Sanchez out of the shotgun. He's got Hawkins back there with him. He tries the hard count. Lakers have been vulnerable to it up to this point in time, to the effect of twice so far. Inside give now, he's going to call his own number as Sanchez, nothing doing. It looks like, did not Stidham in there. That's big number 86 once again. Luke Rasmussen, that's his 2nd big time stop. That'll bring up 4th down and 4, and I bet we get a crowd that gets loud right here. That's going to conclude our first quarter of play, actually. So after 1, the Lakers lead Parkview 6-0. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here, and it's our Farmers Insurance Chris Wagner fan cam. Fans not real excited currently, but not a lot of them here. We should give the shout out to all the ones watching at home on Lake TV. Thank Chris Wagner with Farmers Insurance for our fan cam. Crowd, of course, calm now, but just wait till the Lakers punch it in. Once again, give a shout out to Chris Wagner with Farmers Insurance. So here we are now, 4th and 4, big time play here for the Lakers defense. We start the second quarter. Sanchez takes a snap, throws it into the flat. This time he's got his man. That's first down yardage up to the 30-yard line. We're going to give him 11. And that's a big first down. And this time Gage Clark has first down yardage. So first down for Parkview, and I like the call there. They kept it simple. You had single coverage. Did Clark top of your screen, just a quick hitter, and they get first down yardage, Matt.
Yeah, it looks like number 20, Gage Clark is going to be his favorite target. Big junior receiver, 6'3", 171. He's showing some good hands tonight with that wet football, so doing a great job catching the football from his quarterback.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's already got 3 receptions. He's caught everything thrown his way. Inside give De La Cruz. Bo Shore was trying for him and able to get him, and then he was tripped up on the play. Still waiting. It looked like number 77 for the Lakers, and on the stop, Braxton Schamberg has his second tackle that I can remember. So 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Tell you what, Sanchez really looks peculiar standing out there with as short as he is, but he's been so effective. Takes the snap, inside give now De La Cruz, tries to get past the first level, and he's going to be taken down. Rasmussen in on the stop. Also in there is Todd Simpson. And Buddha Seth Harris also in on the stop, and Rasmussen has his name called again. He's been on a few stops already. So 3rd down now. Lakers unable to get off the field in 3rd and 4th down. We talked about that in the pregame, Matt.
Yeah, good opportunity here for the crowd to get into this football game. Maybe a little help from the stands. I know we're not packed here tonight, but the defense could use all the help it could get. Get loud in here. Get your defense pumped up.
Sanchez to give to Hawkins, and the first guy's miss, and then in comes a secondary, and Hawkins, nice elusive running. He has about 6 yards and a 1st down as he works his way down to about the 16-yard line. They're going to mark him with a 17, so we give him a 5-yard gain officially, and here's Parkview now knocking on the doorstep.
Yeah, great job by both teams running the football tonight. I'm going to predict a pretty close, very close contest here tonight. Both teams moving the ball well. Nothing outrageous, nothing too deep downfield, no huge plays yet, a couple of fumbles. But let's just see, we got a close contest here tonight.
Little option pitch outside. De La Cruz makes the conversion, or he catches the ball, and there's a flag in the middle of the field as it stands. Only a 1-yard gain as Bo Shore and Jay Griffin in on the stop for the Lakers, but we'll wait for the penalty.
Yeah, holding on the offense.
Back it up 10 yards, and that's exactly what the Camdenton faithful wanted to see.
I'll tell you, those holding penalties, they absolutely just can kill a drive. Backing your team up 10 yards on 1st down or any down is just very tough to overcome.
So now we continue play inside of 10 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Once again, he's looking for, oh, nice tackle. That's Seth Harris. Buddha takes down once again. That's Clark, Gage Clark, as you talked about, the favorite target. But what a tackle in the flat by Seth Harris, and that's going to be a loss in the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 22. Boy, nice job by Buddha, as they like to call him here in Camdenton. Oh, nice piece of tackling. It's Bo Shore and Schamberg who comes from behind the player. Sorry, Rasmussen once again, and they convert on the quarterback sack. That's another loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 23 now. Boy, tall task here for the Parkview offense. We'll see if Mario Sanchez can deliver. Now 3rd and 23, Matt. What do you dial up here if you're Parkview?
Well, they're going to have to put it through the air. I know they've been working the ground game all night tonight, but a long 3rd down here, 3rd 22, just inside on the Camdenton Lakers 30-yard line. Look for him to open it up, maybe a quick slant inside, try to pick up a big 1st down.
There's will hand it into De La Cruz. He's got past the first defender. That's a great piece of tackling by Austin Stamper. at the 23-yard line, because if he doesn't make that open field tackle on Blake De La Cruz goes all the way to the house. So he stops him at about the 23-yard line, and that brings up 4th down and 15. So we'll see what the Parkview offense does. They remain out on the field, so 4th and 15 now. Mario Sanchez out of the shotgun, and it looks like Camdenton's sideline calls for a timeout, so we'll take a short commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
JJ Twigs, pizza and puff.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant, where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Back here on Lake TV, I'm William Holst, joined by Matt Wamser here from the Lake TV booth at Bob Shore Stadium. And as daylight continues to fade and night approaches, crowd actually coming back just a bit, Matt. So 4th and 16, they're going to call it officially. Ball at the 23-yard line, 7:24 left in the first half. The Lakers hold a 6-0 lead, and Parkview keeps their offense out on the field. Looking for the end zone, looking for his man. That's got to be offensive pass interference, and it will be. That's got to be on the offense, and nice coverage by Jackson Ezzard on the play, and DeMarcus Mason pulled him to the turf. That's got to be on the offense. So this penalty will be declined. The Lakers are going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line after they get this one squared away. Matt, is that the way you saw it?
Yes, sir, it is. The looks like they're trying to go kind of like a deep little fade route. Will and I were working on that a little bit earlier today. Not quite the execution he was looking for, and the offensive receiver just drug down the cornerback, and they're going to go ahead and decline that penalty and take over on downs.
Yeah, certainly will. Nice job by Jackson Ezzard on the coverage. Gets drags down on the play, and just did a great job to make sure that he had coverage, and that ends up being essentially the same as a turnover because the Lakers get it after the turnover on downs. And from their own 23-yard line, I'd like to see him open it up a little bit, maybe fake the inside give, throw it into the flat to Decker and see what you can't get going. Inside give and swallowed up at his own 20-yard line. That's Griffin Little doing. That goes for a loss of 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Matt, looks like Parkview is all over that one.
Yeah, they had that one sniffed out. Not much confusion there on the defense or misdirection by the offense. So good job staying home by number 14. That's Skylar McCown on the tackle. Good job staying at home, making a solid open field tackle.
Yeah, nice piece of tackling, and Parkview has been pretty solid as far as tackling goes. They've done a nice job wrapping up the Lakers as soon as they get to the first point of attack. Now under center's Lumley. That's Decker actually in there now. He's going to hand off, and nothing doing for Griffin. We do have a flag down, but boy, Lakers getting very little. Ben Grandin in on the stop.
Yeah, Ben Grandin working on the alligator tackle there, wrapping up that running back and just rolling with him, making sure he goes to the ground. Get that running back down on the ground. Good job by the Parkview defense.
So it is a hold against the Lakers. That'll back them up.
Well, we just talked about it on the last drive. That big holding penalty against the Parkview offense kind of stalled their drive out. They were on the move, marching the ball down the field. So let's see if the Lakers can somehow overcome a holding penalty here on this drive.
Parkview does decline the penalty. They like to make the Lakers go for it on 3rd and 12 now. So Decker under center. Fakes it. He's got Stidham wide open looking for his man, and Decker overshoots Stidham. Had him wide open, and that falls harmlessly to the turf. That'll bring up 4th down and 12. So Lakers unable to convert, but boy, did he have his man.
Yeah, he had his man. He just overthrew him just a tad. Tough miss on that one because he had his guy open. But a great job by this Parkview defense coming out here, getting a quick 3 and out, try to get the ball back in the hands of the offense here.
Now Decker comes out to punt. He's averaging about 32 yards a punt this season. He's got plenty of work. Snap, and it's going to be nice job by Dylan Decker. Now that is a nice field by De La Cruz on the line drive across the 40. Goes to get out and taken down by Shore, and another Laker very, very close to a late hit on the near sideline. But
do they have a horse collar tackle in high school football, Will?
I don't know exactly what the ruling is. It looked like he had him more around the, grabbed his jersey, looked close to it. I will say they got a face mask here. Call. It looks like it went against Parkview. I don't know how they have a face mask. We'll wait to see what the call is. Decker did a nice job. The punt was going to be blocked. He eluded the first guy. Got the punt away, but it was a line drive, and De La Cruz did a nice job fielding it. And then he had about 17 yards, but looks like a face mask call against Parkview, and that's going to bump him back from the spot of the foul, which was about at midfield. So all the way back to the 36, and they were going to get the ball inside of the Lakers' 35-yard line, Matt. That will be a huge penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough pill to swallow right there. Looks like they were going to get the ball with great field position. Just made a good play on special teams. Almost got in there for the block punt. But Decker doing a great job, like Will said, just avoiding that quick rush. Kind of did a little pump fake, went around his guy, and then got the punt off. Line drive punt. De La Cruz with a great job fielding that ball, line drive kick on the run, and then picking up a big chunk of yardage on the punt return. Unfortunately, his team had a face mask penalty and brought them all the way back to their own 35-yard line. Tough break for this Parkview team.
So Parkview does have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Sanchez out of the shotgun, gives it to De La Cruz. He's trying to get past the first level. He does now across the 40-yard line. He has about 4 yards. That'll bring him 2nd down and 6.
De La Cruz doing a great job there, trying to stay small behind his big blockers out front, doing a good job letting them get out in front and trying to make that run off of them. Great job running behind his blocker. That play looked like it was going nowhere.
Rasmussen in on the stop once again. He's been all over the place defensively tonight for the Lakers. Sanchez now out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, and that is picked off by Jackson Ezzard. He's got blockers now. Across the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. He cuts back inside and to the house. And Jackson Ezzard from 54 yards out. Pick 6, and I'll tell you what, Mr. Ezzard, that's a big way to burst onto the scene, and this young man has done just that this season. And Christopher Wagner, Farmers Insurance Fan Cam, the Laker faithful, likes that. A 53-yard pick 6 back to the house by Jackson Ezzard, and the Lakers extend their lead to 12-0.
Yeah, Sanchez just overthrew his favorite target, Clark, out there on the right side of the field. Just overthrew him a tad bit. Great job by the Laker defense reading that play. Great positioning. And then the pick 6. What a return. Got his blockers. His whole defense got out in front of him and just basically led the way for him down this left sideline for a touchdown. Huge pick 6.
So now Lakers attempt to go for 2, and it offsides now. Lakers going to bring in their big package as Rasmussen checks in as with Wise, and Stamper comes out along with Cash Calton. Decker now checks in. They got the big package here for the Lakers. It looks like the Camdenton squad going to attempt to go for 2 and extend this to a 14-point advantage. Probably the right move now. Decker under center. Gives it to Griffin, and Griffin very easily has the two-point conversion. The Lakers having their way with Parkview up to this point in time, and they extend their lead. They're leading 14-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football only on LakeTV.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Lori is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Lori, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on LakeTV, I'm William Holtz, joined by Matt Wamser, and it's Jackson Ezzard comes up with the big-time play and a nice job securing the football, and he takes it 53 yards on the pick six, and boy, that's a nice piece of defense, and then an incredible return.
Really turning this game in big favor of the Lakers there. Up 14-0 here, 5 minutes to go in this second quarter.
And a kickoff goes into the end zone. Now we got a flag over here, and it looks to me like you're going to have DeMarcus Mason chipping away at the official over here, and I wonder if they're going to get him for an unsportsmanlike conduct. No, they're going to call a personal foul on the Lakers, so I'm not sure what the call is, but Coach Shore would certainly appreciate an explanation here. So big 15 yards there, and Parkview's going to get a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looks like we're about to get back to playing football. Sanchez out of the shotgun. He's got Hawkins in the backfield with him. Now the Lakers jump. So as soon as I say we're going to get back to football, Lakers another penalty. So without even snapping a play, Parkview's already moved the ball 20 yards on this drive.
Yeah, back-to-back penalties on this Lakers. One on the special teams, one here on defense. Giving good field position to the Parkway offense.
Sanchez gives it off to Hawkins. No, he'll keep it. Has good room and some blockers. Cuts back inside. The ball's up and now on the turf, and there's a skirmish for it as they pile up. I'm not sure who came out with the football. We'll have to wait for the official ruling, but this would be the 3rd Parkview turnover of the game, and it is Laker football. And coming up with it is Austin Stamper. What a ball game he's had. He had the touchdown. He's got the big play on defense, and now he comes up with a fumble recovery, and Stamper having himself a ball game. Matt?
Wow. What a run there by Sanchez. Unfortunately, can't hold on to the football. Stamper in the right place again. This game is getting just turning in a favor of Camdenton. I don't know if it's a home field advantage or what, but they have a lot of things going their way right now. Maybe they're just creating them for themselves.
Decker now under center at quarterback. Takes the snap, play action now. Looks into the flat, looking for Stidham, and very nearly intercepted. That's broken up by Warren Atkins, the junior defensive back, and Decker looks comfortable throwing on the run. He had an opportunity had he entered out for Stamper. He was streaking, looked like he had a step on the outside, but he was looking for his big tight end. Of course, we talked about it, that Week 2 win at the Zizzers. Decker connected with his tight end Parker Stidham 3 times for touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's looked for him a few times tonight. Unable to get on the same page yet so far, but let's look for that to be a factor here later in this football game.
Decker now the inside give. Nicely done as the ball looked like it could have been fumbled, and that is Simpson. Todd Simpson works his way all the way up to the 40-yard line, and he's very close to a first down. Far sideline has a first down indicated. That's going to bring up 3rd down and inches here. So once again, one of those situations where it really feels like this favors the Lakers opposed to marking it as a first down. 3rd and inches even, maybe take a shot here, and 4th and inches, very manageable, although you are taking a risk at the 45-yard line. Decker, the inside give to Bo Shore, and he's across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. We're going to give him 6 yards, and that's good for a Laker first down. Very nearly broke that one. He would have been off to the races. Nice shoestring tackle on the play by a Viking.
Yeah, great job getting that sneaky handoff off. That was a real quick handoff. Doing a good job getting his player in a position to make a good play on first down.
Decker now under center. You've got Jake Hill, top of your screen, the lone wide receiver. Decker the give to Wise, and Wise makes a nice spin for positive yardage. We're going to give him 4 yards, and nice piece of running right there by the young Zach Wise, younger brother of Jacob Wise. I guess I shouldn't assume, but so 2nd down and 6, Matt. We have seen the Lakers take a couple of shots. Haven't had a whole lot of success through the air. They did have the touchdown pass to Stamper earlier, but it's been a lot of ground game for the Lakers. Inside give now to Shore, lowers his head, and he's going to very nearly break that one, and Shore now has about 6, and another first down for the Lakers. So the Lakers really, really are on the verge here of, I wouldn't say pulling away, but boy, they're having their way with Parkview. They score a touchdown here. With these conditions going into the break, it'd be tough to think Parkview is going to be able to turn it around. So this is a very big defensive series for the Vikings. Inside give Griffin now. All the way down to the 21, and he's got about 7 yards. We'll give him 8. That'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Camdenton just sticking with that power running game. Favoring this left side of the offensive line again and doing a good job of, picking up positive yards. We haven't seen a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of mistakes here. The Camdenton offense is playing some mistake-free football after that first turnover.
So 2nd down and 2 now. Decker under center. He's got Griffin in the backfield with him. Griffin gets the handoff. He's inside the 20, now down to about the 15-yard line. Another Laker first down, and the Parkview defense has no answer for this Lakers running game.
Yeah, Parkview's going to have to do something to switch it up. They just seem to be crushing them here on the right side of their defensive line. Maybe come up with a different alignment, something to try to throw off this Lakers running game.
So with the fresh set of downs, we'll see what the Lakers do. First down and 15 ball, or first down and 10 ball at the 15. Decker fakes the pitch on the option, stays inside, still on his feet. Dylan Decker now all the way down to the 5-yard line, and what a run by the senior quarterback. He has about 9, maybe 10. We'll see where they spot him. Really nice piece of running right there by Dylan Decker, Matt.
Yeah, Decker fighting through tackles. What a great job. I thought he was holding the ball out a little loosely, but doing a great job of avoiding tacklers and just kind of sidestepping, picking through this Parkview defense. Good job.
We're going to give him about 9.5, so we're going to have 2nd down and inches now. And Decker going to line up out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to call his own number. Now Decker lowers his head into the end zone, and that's a Laker touchdown. It's Dylan Decker from 6 yards out, and the Lakers now lead by a score 20-0, Matt. They're really, really looking good so far.
Yeah, they're getting their arms, trying to get a hold of this game, trying to take full control. The chance to go up 21-0 here with the extra point attempt. So this Lakers offense doing its job here tonight, picking up first downs, putting a couple of touchdowns in the end zone. So good job by this Camdenton Lakers football team.
So once again, the Lakers going to attempt to go for 2. Decker in at quarterback. He's got Simpson and Wise in the backfield with him. And looks like Parkview jump. No, they don't. And Decker calls a timeout. So minute 28 left. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
JJ Twigs, pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturday starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Back here on Lake TV, and boy, the Lakers really pulling away now. They lead by a score of 20-0 with 1:28 left here in this first half of play. And the Lakers bring their offense back out on the field after the timeout. So out of the shotgun is Decker. He takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Now he's going to throw, and that one is intercepted. Looking for Big Magnuson, and right in and out of his hands. So that one's intercepted. Won't go down in the scorebook as an interception, as it was on the 2-point conversion attempt. So with a minute 28 left in the first half of play, Camdenton leads by a score of 20-0 over Parkview. Matt, we're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at YCPowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
And back here on Lake TV, and it's Camdenton Laker time. I'll tell you what, Parkview comes into this game running a 2-game winning streak. We talked about that. Lakers losers of back-to-back games, and Camden comes in. They may be playing with a bit of a vengeance here in wet conditions. It's their homecoming night, and they've looked very, very good thus far, and they lead 20-0. Speaking of number 20, Bryce Metcalf, the junior kicker, kicks it into the end zone, but we do have a flag, maybe a illegal procedure, which has been an early start for the Lakers.
They move that back 5 yards?
Yeah, they'll back them up just 5, and they'll kick it again. And that's what it is. So Metcalf will back it up 5 yards, and he'll do his kicking from the 35 now. This should give Parkview an opportunity to return the kick. You got a couple of dangerous playmakers back there in DeMarcus Mason and Warren Atkins. Number 8 and 9 for Parkview. You see Mason and Atkins back there, and if they get an opportunity, Matt, a couple of guys really light you up with their speed and their agility. So one of those two guys should get an opportunity here as Metcalf will do the kicking for the Lakers. Takes a Laker bounce, stays in and picked up there. And good returning on the play. That's number 9 across the 30 up to the 34. Warren Atkins on the return, and that's a nice return for him. It stopped right there by number 43 for Camdenton, Mason Slater Massey.
Well, we've got a minute 20 left to go here in the first half of play. Parkview has the football at their own 32-yard line. What are you expecting out of this offensive possession?
Well, I feel like Parkview feels like they're going to have to score now. They get the ball to start the second half, so they could gain momentum going into the break, but they've got a minute 20 to work with, and they do have all 3 timeouts. So out of the shotgun now is Sanchez. Inside give to Dela Cruz, and he is lit up. Simpson in on the stop. Also there for the Lakers, number 71, Holden Garmany, and Garmany makes a nice stop on that one.
It looks like Coach Hazen went ahead and made a quarterback change. He's brought in number 12, Trevor Boyce, to lead this Parkview offense. Let's see if he has any better luck.
Yeah, Boyce has a few reps under his belt this season. Quick outside to receiver's got good yardage across the 40. Now this one going to come back. You're going to have Dela Cruz, a block in the back. He blocked Jackson Ezard in the back. This one's going to come back. So all for none as we're inside a minute to play here in the first half. So officially it's called a hold against Parkview, and that backs him up. And inside a minute to go, Matt, even with all 3 timeouts, options really are limited here if you're going to try to score the football before the break.
Yeah, another tough penalty to take for this Parkview offense. They've had a few of these holding penalties just kill some of their drives.
Trevor Boyce, the freshman now. Inside give to Dela Cruz. Makes the first guy miss, trying to get outside, and then swung down and tackled right there by Jay Griffin. And clock now inside of 20 seconds to play. We do see a little bit of a sense of urgency now from Coach Hayes' squad, the Vikings, but now with 12 seconds left, we'll see if Boyce gets another playoff. He will. He's going to call his own number. He puts his head down trying to get outside, and he's going to be sandwiched right there. In on the stop first for the Lakers. That's Rasmussen. So the Lakers able to, and Stamper. So Magnuson and Stamper, they team up for the stop, and that's going to conclude our first half of play, and it's all Camdenton. They lead Parkview by a score of 20-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with the Poly Lift Boat Lifts halftime show. After this,
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, IV, Poly Lift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
It's time for the Polylift halftime show. If you want the best lift on the market, then go with Polylift. Now to the booth.
Back here on Lake TV, this is your Polylift Boat Lift halftime show, and it's all Camdenton at the break, Matt. They're up 20-0, and they turn the ball over early, and it looked like that could loom huge. They get it right back, and then they're able to score the football.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers to start the game by both offenses, but after that it settled down just a little bit. And a great job by this Laker defense trying to take control of this game. They came in here, a couple of game losing streak, needed a couple of things to go their way. They've done that. They've made those things happen for themselves. So great job by the Lakers team coming out and putting together a great first half of football.
Yeah, it was Stamper who got the scoring going early on a 12-yard pass from quarterback Isaiah Lumley. They led early. They missed the extra point. Come back, and it's a pick six. Jackson Ezzard, big defensive play, 53 yards to the house. Two-point conversion good as it was run in by Mr. Jay Griffin. It was 14-0, and then it was Dylan Decker who was able to punch it in before the halftime break. From 6 yards, Zach calls his own number on the quarterback keeper, and the Lakers lead 20-0. Now, it is the Lakers halftime show, or it is the Lakers homecoming tonight, and we're going to show you now some of the festivities going on for homecoming right here on Lake TV as part of your Polylift halftime show. So enjoy. That are coming out. Of course, I don't have a list of names. I feel bad. Of course, you guys can't be tapped into the audio here, but hopefully those of you at home can see these wonderful candidates, and we'll be able to show you who wins here. So you know, believe it or not, I was not quite as out of my shell then as I am now. So I was not a whole lot of anything in high school. I was typically the one that was as loud as anyone at the pep rallies and at homecoming, but never was elected court-warming, homecoming, or prom king.
Well, this is a neat opportunity for the Camdenton kids to come out here, be a part of the festivities of homecoming weekend, and quite possibly might get a crown placed upon your head this evening.
Would it be ill-advised or unorthodox if I went down there and stole the crown and started sprinting around the track uncontrollably? Of course, I'd never want to steal that opportunity away from one of these wonderful high school kids, but you know Willie Boy has to have his opportunity to shine. I do know this is Hunter Glenn right here, our basketball stud. Boy, broke onto the scene late in the year, did Glenn. On the basketball court, really going to be a factor next year for these Lakers. I guess this year on the hardwood. Solid haircut, Mr. Glenn. The fade, look at that thing. I'd guess that'd have to be a Roots haircut. Shout out to Roots. In case you're wondering who does Williams' hair, who's responsible for that mess? That's Roots Hair Salon. Sorry to throw you under the bus, Heidi. They have to know it's actually Kelly King who is responsible for this. Of course, Heidi Denny, the owner. Big things happening at Roots. Awesome salon. You got to love Their acronym for Roots is Relying Only on the Savior. Really, really a cool place to go in. They always fix you up with coffee or tea and always make you feel like you're part of the family when you go in. And so always love that experience and get away from the average work week and the real world to go somewhere and get treated like that. Big difference, and you got to love the Roots crew. See Dr. Hadfield down there, superintendent. Just a plethora of candidates here. I did see this year during court warming there were an unusually large amount of candidates that came onto the court. Quite a festivity, of course, a larger student body here than most places. Maddie, how about you? Did you ever have your share of fame when you were homecoming or court warming king?
No, unfortunately not. I'm not even sure how that process quite worked back then, but I know everyone loved me in high school. And given the opportunity to shine, I think I could have been quite the homecoming king.
Oh, we do have an adorable princess category walking on now. Aww. Ryan Rouse, your 2016 Homecoming King. Much to the approval of the student section over here, so good for you, Ryan. Congratulations. He wears the crown well. Good-looking young man. Congratulations to you and to your family. Quite an honor, and got to love that. Evelyn Ross, your 2016 homecoming queen, and she will get the sash. Congratulations, Evelyn, and your 2016 king and queen will be standing right next to each other. She's already wearing a crown. They're going to give her a bigger, prettier crown, so maybe she has no need for the one she was wearing. I'll take that one. Gotta love it. Of course, you know, pictures galore for this, and it only gets bigger and better now in this day of social media. Look at your homecoming queen and king candidate right there. Beautiful. So congratulations to your 2016 homecoming king and queen. We'll be right back with the rest of the Polylift Boat Lift halftime show on Lake TV after this.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat or Lake Road 550 by car.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Lori is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Lori, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at YCPowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Back here on Lake TV, it's your Polylift Boat Lift halftime show, Matt, and at the break, it's Camdenton 20, Parkview 0. What's Camdenton have to do here in the second half to keep the shutout going?
Well, Camdenton's got to continue to do what they've been doing all game, and that is, running the football, controlling that time of possession. They did a great job in the first half. Their offense was on the field for way longer than the Parkway offense. So great job controlling the time of possession, and great job on defense, too. Obviously, they're pitching a shutout, so they're doing what they need to do on defense. Rallying to the football, making solid tackles, and go ahead and try to pitch a shutout on homecoming weekend. Yeah, and 3 big Parkview turnovers are a part of that, as they turned it over 3 times already. Is a big fumble earlier in the game. Of course, the pick 6 by Jackson Ezra, that was a big play, and then to take that all the way back to the house looked very elusive in that. And then on top of that, you also had the fumble recovery where Sanchez had a nice run. The ball just scooped away, and he was unable to make a play, and Camden came up. Now, they've been able to turn those turnovers into points. Of course, the pick 6, and then, of course, the fumble led to the Decker touchdown. So the Lakers have 15 points off of turnovers, and that looms huge at this point in time. Yeah, it is. The Parkway South is, or I keep saying Parkway South, excuse me. Parkway from Springfield, the Vikings are going to have to come out here and try a little something different on offense. They moved the ball well on their second, third drive of the football game. I can't remember which one it was, but they had some success against this Lakers defense. They need to try to build off of that, try to mix it up a little bit more with a little bit of passing game. Obviously, you're down 20 points. You're going to have to move the ball through the air, and you got to score some points pretty quick to get yourself back in the football game. Yeah, the Lakers even gave them a couple of big first downs on penalty yardage. When it's been the turnover is really just the story of the ball game so far. Camden had the early fumble, got it back because the Parkview turnover, and so those 3 turnovers loom very, very big. Big thanks to Jonah, our production assistant. He brings us coffee in the booth during our Polylift Boat Lift halftime show, so we appreciate this. And I'll tell you what, Matt, it's going to be a good second half because although Parkview finds himself down 20-0, they're going to get the ball first, and they have a lot of playmakers, so they're going to have an opportunity after getting the ball first. If they score a touchdown, makes it a ball game. You never know what happens at that point in time. Yeah, it's been a competitive match. I know the score doesn't reflect it so much, being a 20-0 shutout going on right now, but really the Parkview did a great job moving the ball a little bit there in the first half, and look for them to try to improve upon that and maybe get some points. They were down in Camdenton's red zone a couple of times there in the first half, but unable to get any points out of it. But let's see if they can better capitalize on some of their opportunities. Also going to find out who Coach Hayes goes with at quarterback this second half. We saw both Sanchez and Boyce in there at quarterback, and so we'll see who he starts the half with. This has been your Polylift Boat Lift halftime show on Lake TV. The Lakers and Parkview, we got the second half on Lake TV after this.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, IV, Polylift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs.
JJ Twigs, pizza and fun.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat or Lake Road 550 by car.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes.
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
Chances Are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on LakeTV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
Back here on LakeTV, I'm William Holtz. We thank everyone for being with us. We apologize for technical difficulties. For those of you watching, the storm has been bad and the internet here at Camdenton School District got knocked out, so we're actually streaming from our internet signal off of a cell phone. So thanks for bearing with us here from Camdenton, Missouri, and we are about set here in the second half. A play set to kick for the Lakers is Metcalf, and he's going to kick it deep to Parkview's Warren Atkins and DeMarcus Mason. So back here on the Lake TV network, we're ready to rock. Metcalf, little squib kick, bounces. Not sure if everyone saw it. That's on the turf. And that could be Laker football, and it is. And the gimmick play on special teams pays huge dividends, and the Lakers come up with it, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Everything's breaking the Lakers' way right now. Granted, they're making most of this luck happen by coming up with creative play calling, and what a squib kick there. Unable to pick up the ball. Parkview unable to pick up the football, and Camdenton pounces on it.
Yeah, you got to love the play call right there by Coach Shore. Start the half on a gimmick. We talked about Parkview coming out and trying to get a score on their first series. Never get an opportunity to as Camdenton special teams comes up with a big-time play. And what field position they start this drive on. So 1st and 10, ball at the 27. Lumley back in at quarterback for the Lakers. Decker, bottom of your screen, lone wide out. Lumley takes the snap. The give is to Griffin. Griffin tries to get outside. Stiff arms the first and the second. He has the edge inside the 20, down to about the 13-yard line. Big time run. We give him 14 yards, and Jay Griffin having his way with this Viking defense thus far.
Yeah, the Lakers pick up right where they left off, running it over the left side of their offensive line. So stick with what's working for you. Picking up big chunks of yardage on the ground. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what now, Griffin, they spot him at the 11, so that's a 16-yard gain. And the Lakers now knocking on the doorstep of extending their already 20-point lead. Lumley, the give to Griffin again, puts his head down, cuts inside, and he will score. That's touchdown number 10 on the season, and Jay Griffin puts the Lakers up. It's 26-0, 11:41 left in the third quarter.
The Lakers just come out this second half on fire. There go the fireworks. Another Laker touchdown. Great job moving the football here on this opening drive of the second half.
And actually, that's Griffin's first of the night. I beg to differ. So that's his 9th on the season. And boy, 9 touchdowns in through 5 games, an impressive mark for Griffin.
Yeah, he really is running with a head full of steam. When he picks up the ball, he's looking to pick up big chunks of yardage really quick, doing a great job running the football tonight.
So once again, the Lakers going to attempt the 2-point conversion. It's Lumley with the play action. Looking into the flat, he cuts in, now throws, and looking, and that is caught. What a play. And slow to get up over there. That's Dylan Decker. Decker about as sure-handed as they come in the Ozark Conference, and even with one arm, Decker comes up with that one. So 28-0, the Lakers lead. 11:41 left in the third quarter. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on LakeTV.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks, and we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock, we build the strongest docks on the lake.
Back here on LakeTV, and it is a nice catch by Dylan Decker. Got to call him one of, if not the most dangerous wide receivers in the entire Ozark Conference. Comes up with a nice catch, and the conversion is good. Metcalf now set to kick for the Lakers, and another squib. This time picked up at about the 32-yard line, trying to get outside, and nice lead blocking here. Boy, I'll tell you what, number 34, the return was by Kenyon Keeber, but the blocking by number 34, Jevin Huddleston, he had 3 Lakers push back and did a nice job single-handedly springing the return man. And I'll tell you, a nice heads-up play by Kenyon Keeber. Last time the Lakers had the squib play, we all know what happened. It led to a big touchdown. This time, Keeber says not so close in Parkview with excellent starting field position. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Looks like they brought back in Mario Sanchez here to start the first drive of the second half for the Vikings. Let's see how he can handle this first drive.
And they start with whip wide receivers, top of your screen. Sanchez, the quick pass into the flat. That's his man. And nice shoestring tackle on the play. That's Stamper. Gage Clark, that's his 5th reception of the night. That's second one. That's gone for a loss. Nice job by Stamper. That's his 2nd tackle for a loss tonight. So 2nd down and 11 now. 11:10 left in the third quarter. Beautiful night for football. The rain's held off, and it's turned out to be a beautiful night here in Camdenton. The gives to Hawkins. Behind his lead blocker, couple of Lakers holding on for dear life. And nice piece of running on the play. That's good for about 8 yards before Hawkins taken down.
Yeah, Hawkins has looked strong running the football tonight. He really has power. We mentioned earlier, 5'8", 210 pounds. He's tough to bring down, and he really does stay low and run behind his pads.
Yeah, nice piece of running. Hawkins really not got his name called that much tonight, but when he has, he's really made the most of it, Matt. So big 3rd down and short now, and the officials blow the whistle. It's going to be an equipment malfunction, it looks like. So 28 comes out, and big number 88 comes onto the field. That's Seth White, the junior. He called the tight end to 285 pounds. Big kid, and he checks in now for Parkview. So 3rd and short now. Sanchez out of the shotgun. He's got De La Cruz and Hawkins in the backfield with him. It's De La Cruz now on the hesitation. Shoestring tackle Seth Harris with the stop, but not before Parkview picks up a first down on the legs of Blake De La Cruz.
Well, Parkview starts their first drive of the second half, productively picking up a couple of first downs here. Looking to make something happen on the scoreboard, though. They're going to need points out of this drive to climb back into this football game.
Yeah, really shot themselves in the foot, and there you got a Laker offside and trying to convince officially didn't jump, but emphatically he did. That's 3 tonight now. Offsides calls for the Lakers. So 5-yard penalty, that'll bring up first down and 5.
Well, we've got a second. I'd like to thank all of our viewers for tuning in tonight. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties. The Camdenton High School internet has gone down, so we are trying to bring this broadcast to you via internet signal from a cell phone. So I'm sure it's cutting in and out. I'm tuning in as well right here in the booth, watching online. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Please stick with us. And I'd like to let you know the replay of this game is going to be Sunday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and next week. And this signal will not be a problem. So if you've missed any of the action here tonight, make sure you tune in to LakeTV, Charter Channel 197, Como Channel 90, and watch the replay of this Camdenton Lakers homecoming football game.
So now 4 wide receivers, 3 top of your screen. Lone receiver, bottom of your screen, that's Clark. Ball's on the ground now, picked up by Sanchez. He swung to the turf. That's going to be a sack for number 70, Wyatt Danhuser, and also Grant Norton in on the stop as well. So both of those players pick up half a quarterback sack, although Sanchez was able to get back to the initial line of scrimmage. .9:20 left in the third quarter. Still plenty of time left in the ball game, Matt. Sanchez takes the snap. It's a low snap. He's going to keep it on the option, and Sanchez, very little room to roam. He has 2 yards. That'll bring up third down and 8.
Yeah, Sanchez trying to call his own number, trying to pick up a couple of yards here for his offense. Unable to scamper out of the backfield. Picks up just a couple. Take that back. I just went back to the line of scrimmage, but good job of the Laker defense coming up with the tackle.
So 3rd and 9 now out of the shotgun. Once again is Sanchez. Takes the snap, going to look to his right. The pump fake now airs it out. Looking for his man, and that one is intercepted. Seth Harris has the Camdenton Lakers' 4th takeaway of the night. He went up there and took it away from his own man, really. If he didn't make the play, Jackson Ezzard was going to. And the Lakers, like I said, that's their 4th takeaway of the night. Big shout out to all-time Laker great Jason Whittle, sitting right outside the booth here. Of course, most of you know Jason went down to Missouri State, was an all-time great with the Bears, and then had a very, very successful NFL career that's stepped with the Buffalo Bills, the New York Giants, and the Minnesota Vikings. And, of course, he is well known here at the Lake area as he runs his realty company, Remax, the Jason Whittle team. And, of course, community-minded man. Got to love having him here. Now Lakers back at it. Here's the inside give. It's Griffin trying to get outside, and he's dragged down, but not till about the 33-yard line. He has 14 yards and another Laker first down.
Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself all night long, but we've the Lakers offense just picking up big chunks of yardage on the ground behind that left side of their offensive line, doing a great job tonight of blocking up front, making room for their running backs.
Yeah, Griffin has been wonderful. Matt, we are going to have Sean Cooper getting ready to join us now in the booth, owner of Accelerate Magazine. Here's the give now. Griffin, and he's tripped up from behind. That's a nice piece of tackling on the play. Gavin Devick, nice play, and now joining us, Sean Cooper. Sean, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, William. How you doing, man? Good to be here.
Wonderful. I'll tell you, early on today, we were up setting up about 11 o'clock, and the storm moved in. It looked like we may be a question as far as whether we were going to see a football game tonight, so certainly a relief to get this one in.
Well, it's turned out good, though. It's football season, you know.
Certainly, yeah. It's been a nice evening. It's not as hot as it has been through the early going, and we'll take the cool breeze. Now the give. It's Griffin once again able to hold on. He's swung down. He has about 3 or 4. And Sean, how about these Lakers after the last couple weeks coming up short, up 28-0?
Well, they're looking great, William, and I just got to the game. I've been in Lebanon earlier today. We saw the first quarter down there. Lebanon's up 29-0. They're looking good. Went over to see Osage. Osage is up 13-10 at halftime. Been over to even see Eldon, and California. And California's leading that one. Actually, they're tied up now 8-8. But it seems like I've been all over the area tonight and just now getting here to the Laker game.
And that's your Around the Area, brought to you by Accelerate Magazine. We've been waiting on those scores. I'll tell you what, a good one is going to be that Osage game. They're playing Southern Boone at home. And, man, I'll tell you what, Osage 4-0, and Coach Devin Johnson's squad has an opportunity next week. They're going to be at home against the Versailles Tigers, and I'll tell you what, they got an opportunity to run the table here.
I think they do, William. They look really, really good. It's been a tough night over there. A lot of turnovers for both teams, but, they're holding on to it at 13-10 right now, so it's looking pretty good for them.
So Decker now at quarterback on 4th and 5, probably going to be a punt situation. And Decker's going to do the option, pitches it out to Wise, tries to get back inside, and Wise going to be taken down. The Lakers going to turn it over inside their own territory. Not sure why you call a gimmick play there. So Parkview gets the break they needed and down 4 scores. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the Laker 40-yard line. Now, Sean, talk a little bit. I know that the magazine launched just a couple weeks ago. How's the magazine been responded to through 2 weeks?
Well, magazine's doing great, William. We're excited about the magazine. The magazine's hitting all the towns right now. It's in all the schools. We're getting great response from the communities, getting great response from, obviously, the athletes that are in it, the parents, and then, obviously, a lot of the sponsors and, people that are in the magazine. It's
a lot of people involved. Sean, got a lot of moving parts now. Dela Cruz takes the snap. He gives to Hawkins. Hawkins jumping around and able to get much going. Jackson Ezard, first one there for the Lakers, and after just 2 yards, bring up 2nd down and 8. And so the official calls the timeout. Looks like we have an injury on the field. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at YCPowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Back here on Lake TV, and I'm William Holtz, joined by Sean Cooper, owner of Accelerate Magazine. And Sean, now this magazine is not just a sports nutrition wellness magazine. Obviously, bigger plans, bigger ambitions past this magazine. Talk to us about what your ultimate goal is.
Well, the ultimate goal, William, is to bring in the schools in the conferences. We've got 2 conferences running right now. We've got the Mid-Mo Conference and the Ozark Conference running. We've got about 4 teams in each conference. So the goal for the magazine is to pick that, the other schools up in the conferences, make it a conference-oriented magazine so the communities, the fans, the players can all see what's going on in and around their conference, but then we'll make a split with that magazine and then divide it into 2.
Very cool. So you're looking at having more than one magazine, and really you talk about the Ozark Conference and the Mid-Missouri Conference, and you just have teams all over the state in these conferences, so obviously opportunities are endless as far as what can happen with the magazine. And obviously high school sports just seem to get bigger and bigger each and every day, and more people interested, and of course more and more activities at the high school level. I mean, that has to bode well for you guys.
Well, it's looking good, William. I mean, everybody, there's a passion for sports. There's a passion for what kids are doing these days and these athletes are doing. So it's it's good to see.
Ball on the turf now. Dela Cruz back in there, quarterback. He very wisely picks it up, tries to turn upfield, and then taken down from behind. In on the stop for the Lakers, that's number 83, Ryan Smythe. The senior gets in there. That's nice play to get back into play, and so that's going to bring up a long 3rd down here now. We're going to call it 3rd and 12, and once again, Lakers defense right where they need to be at the right time. Low snap once again. Dela Cruz forced to pick it up, and he's going to be taken down. That's a quarterback sack behind the line of scrimmage. Connor Whitney, call him C. Dog Hog, the junior lineman, making the play, and that's going to scoot Parkview way back. We're going to call it 4th and 18, Sean. Not a lot of things in your playbook for 4th and 18.
No, they're not, William, you know. But obviously they're going for it. They're going to make a run at it.
Got you at this point in time. Jalen Cruz still in there, quarterback. And it looks like Coach Hayes is going to burn a timeout. That's his first of the half. So with 4:22 left in the third quarter, the Lakers lead Parkview by a score of 28-0. We're back on Lake TV after this.
JJ Twigs, pizza and puff.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twigs' new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Back here on Lake TV now, 4th and 18, and now looks like Parkview will punt. Nice boot. Bounces at about the 10 and fielded right there at about the 4-yard line. Nice punt by number 74, Ben Grandin. And a nice piece of fielding by Tyler Trotter, the sophomore. And so Camdenton forced to start 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They're definitely backed up in their own territory here. They'll see if we can't put a stop together or make a few first downs.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line with a 28-point lead. A lot of flexibility in your play calling here. Now, of course, backed up inside your own 5, you want to be careful. Looks like Lumley in there at quarterback. It gives to Griffin, and he's going to be upended. No, he gets out of the first tackle and then rumbles forward to about the 9-yard line. We're going to give him 4 yards. A nice piece of running on the play. .340 now left in the third quarter. Under center is Lumley. He's going to pitch it out to Griffin this time. Simpson with a nice lead block, and Griffin puts his head down, and he's down at about the 17-yard line when he goes out of bounds. That's good for 8 yards and another Laker first down. And once again, Sean, these Lakers continue to move the ball at will on the ground.
Well, I think they're doing what they have to do right now, William. You know, they're going to control the ball. They're going to run the ball. Going to be conservative right here, make a few first downs and run some of this time off the clock.
Yeah, of course, with a 4-score lead, no reason to put the ball in the air and try anything, especially in these conditions. So expect to see a heavy dosage of Griffin and Simpson. Give once again to Griffin, trying to get outside, and he does now. And hot pursuit are a couple of Parkview Vikings, and Griffin now swung down out of bounds after a couple-yard gain. Sean, have any updates over there? Getting any updates over there?
I don't have any updates right now.
So 2nd down and 8 now. Lumley, the inside give to Shore, and he is met there. Nice play, number 23 for Parkview. That's Caden Morton, the junior. He weighs 280 pounds, and if you're Bo Shore, that's the last player on this Parkview team you want to run into, and boy, did he ever run right into him.
Yeah, there are a few scores coming in, William. We've got Osage up now 22-10 in the third quarter. We've got Eldon actually making a run right now. Eldon's actually tied up with California. It's 8-8 now. And then Lebanon starting to extend their lead at 36-0 in third quarter.
Jackson Ezzard on 3rd and long. Outside, and he's all the way down to about the 47-yard line. Jackson Ezzard, big-time play. He has 27 yards, and that's another Laker first down. Thanks, Sean, for those updates, man. I'll tell you what, some good football around the Lake area. And you talk about, obviously California and Versailles both 2-2. You've got Osage at 4-0. Camdenton looking to go to 3-2. So a lot of good schools, and of course Lebanon having a heck of a year. I don't know. They win last week.
They won last week.
So they're 4-0 going into this week. Of course, we remember what they did a week ago. That's a backwards lateral caught there by Hill, and he's across midfield. Dangerous play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. So Lebanon's 4-0. You got Osage 4-0. Of course, different conferences, but both coverage schools for you. And Lebanon really has an opportunity to do some damage. I tell you what, with that Ozark Conference, you got to look for Kickapoo. Of course, West Plains real solid, and you got Camdenton. Lebanon already able to beat them, but something tells me if these two teams square off again, there could be a different outcome.
I would think there would be, yes.
Here's Lumley now looking for Stidham. He's got him across the 40, down to about the 37 before he's taken down there, and he wrestles forward for an extra couple of yards. We're going to give him about 14 yards and a Laker first down, and that's a beautiful ball delivered by Isaiah Lumley.
Fantastic pass right there, pass and catch. Williams, with all these teams, coming into week 4 and 5 right here, you're going to see a lot of different, strategies, a lot of things that they're actually working on, becoming better each week, and, that's what we're seeing.
Sean, Lakers lead 28-0. I know that's exactly what you love to see. We certainly appreciate you taking the time to come chat with us. We look forward to talking to you later throughout the football season, and I guess I'll leave you with this. If you don't have your copy of Accelerate, make sure you get it in your hands. Sean, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, William. Appreciate you having me.
My pleasure, brother. That's Sean Cooper, Accelerate Magazine. Pick up your copy all over the Lake area. Appreciate him coming in the booth with us tonight. He brought a sweet shirt. Of course, I got to show that off here. I did see a shirt here a second ago, so stay tuned. We'll show you the sweet shirt, and Sean continues to hook me up with all the coolest gear. Grab that at accelerateyourmag.com. So we welcome back now my man Matt Wamser, and Matt should be ready to go. Got something to eat. Lumley once again across. Now he's got Magnuson inside the 30, and that's good for about 5 or 6 yards, Matt, and you're back just in time. Lakers starting to air it out a little bit on the play action. We've seen a couple of successful passing plays now.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to open up that offense a little more. Nothing like getting some good reps in here at the end of the third quarter. We got 19 seconds left. One more play possibly here in this third quarter.
They don't have to snap it, but looks like the Lakers will. You got Jake Hill, your lone wide receiver, top of your screen. Lumley under center. He's got Griffin. And, of course, Simpson does the blocking. Simpson actually gets the carry, and he's inside the 30 down to about the 20. Inside the 20 down to the 19. He's got 8 yards and a first down, and that's going to conclude our third quarter of play. So with 1 quarter left here from Camdenton, Missouri, from Bomb Shore Stadium, the Lakers lead the Parkview Vikings 28-0. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football only on LakeTV.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at ycpowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
Back here on Lake TV, and the Lakers inside of Viking territory here to start the fourth quarter. They lead 28-0, and they're in control of this one. Man, I'll tell you what, Matt, the Lakers defense came ready to play tonight.
Yeah, they are continuing to pitch this shutout, doing a great job of shutting down this Parkview Vikings offense. unable to get a whole lot of momentum going throughout this football game. They've shown some spurts of a good ground game, but really that's all I've seen. Obviously they've got no points to show for it, but hats off to this Laker defense for getting the job done here tonight.
So as we start the fourth quarter of play, Lumley remains in at quarterback for the Lakers. Don't see Decker out on the field. We'll keep an eye on that. Don't know if something's wrong with him. He's with Coach Machino on the sideline, or Schwantez, sorry. And now we've got a penalty marker on the field.
Looks like we've got offsides on the Parkview defense. Going to go ahead and move that up 5 yards, giving the Lakers 1st and 5 at the Parkview 15-yard line.
So as if the Lakers need any help, as if they needed any help up to this point in time, they get it. They have it at the 14-yard line. I would like to see if they would give Lumley an opportunity to throw one in the air here to Jake Hill. The give is to Griffin. He cuts back inside. Good piece of running inside the 5 into the house. This time from 14 yards out, and Jay Griffin now with a second touchdown of the night. That's his 10th of the season, and the Lakers all but put this one away. They lead 34-0, 11:53 left in the ballgame.
Yeah, they just continue to dominate with their ground game tonight. Really impressive showing by the offensive line because they've been opening up huge holes and just giving the running backs all kinds of room to make a play, and they've done that tonight.
And they're going to try an extra point. This time Metcalf is up, and he is good. So the Lakers lead 35-0. 11:53 left in the ballgame. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, IV, Polylift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs.
Back here on Lake TV, and ladies and gentlemen, it's all Camdenton Lakers in tonight's Ozark Conference showdown against the Parkview Vikings, and Anthony Hayes felt like his ball team came in with a really good opportunity, riding a 2-game winning streak. Thought they had what it took to come in here and knock off the Lakers, but gotta give it to Coach Shore and his Lakers squad because they've looked very, very good tonight.
Yeah, really coming out and kind of dominating all assets of the football game. On offense, making plays on defense, 4 turnovers. Special teams even coming up with a huge pooch kick recovery. So great job all around by this Lakers team here tonight.
Flag on the field. Nice return across the 30. And that's Mason, the junior for Parkview. But there's a flag on the field, and that's going to be an illegal block in the back from the 21-yard line. So half the distance to the goal. Parkview has it 1st and 10 at their own 10.5-yard line. And they find themselves down 35-0, Matt. And you just got to do everything you can right here so you don't get shut out on the road.
Right. You want to come out of this game with some type of positive. Granted, you haven't played your best football here tonight of the season, but you've still got a couple of drives. You've got opportunities to make a couple of plays, pick up some momentum for these kids. So at least going into this, going into the long week ahead, they've got some positives to build out. At least something to look at and say, you know what, we did this, we made this play, we did this well. Let's build on that. Let's carry it in to our Week 6 matchup.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Ozark Conference looks like it's probably going to go to Kickapoo. I don't see anyone beating that squad. But as far as seeding here, I mean, a lot of things on the line the next couple of weeks. So inside give now to Boyce. He's got Hawkins, a nice piece of tackling. That's Seth Harris. They call him Buddha. He has him at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the ground now. Boyce does get on it. No, that one still on the ground. I think the Lakers have it. Let's wait and see. They had an opportunity. Boyce did not pick it up, and the Lakers have the football. They recover at the 1-yard line of Parkview, and that's the 5th Parkview turnover of the night. Lakers now recover inside the 2-yard line. Not sure which Laker came up with it, but I'll tell you, this is not bad starting field position for Coach Shore's squad.
No, all night, these Lakers have coming up with turnovers. I mean, that's probably the main story of this game. They're absolutely killing the turnover battle and doing a great job of scoring points off of those turnovers.
Once again, it's big Luke Rasmussen. He came up with the fumble recovery, and that's the 5th turnover as we touched on. So Lumley now, the give to Wise, and he's trying his best for the end zone, but he stopped shy. A nice piece of tackling on the edge. Number 9, Warren Atkins for the Vikings. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Coach Short trying to get another one of his ball carriers a touchdown. Griffin already has a pair. Decker already has a touchdown. And, of course, Austin Stamper on the 12-yard pass and catch from Isaiah Lumley to get the scoring started there in the first quarter. Pitches outside to Wise, and Wise into the end zone, and that's a Laker touchdown. Now we do have a couple of flags, so we'll wait as they square this one away. This one could be coming back.
I mean, all night long, running the ball behind that big offensive line, especially the left side, really dominating the line of scrimmage, pushing this Parkview defense back and creating big holes for these running backs.
And Zach Wise had himself a touchdown. We'll see if this one comes off the board or if it stands. Tell you, not a real typical Laker crowd. I mean, the weather obviously playing a big part of that, but 35-0. Not a lot of noise coming from Laker faithful tonight.
Oh, well, that rain put a damper on things. We didn't even know if we were going to get this football game in, and look at it now. It's just a little partly cloudy. The sky's kind of cleared out a little bit and turned into one heck of a beautiful night, about 65 degrees. Going to be a great night tonight. Well, it looks like they're backing up here.
Some would call it partly cloudy. I'd call it nighttime. Good old buddy Matthew Wobser, never know what you're going to come up with here in the broadcast booth. Boy, we've had a good time over the last 4 years. Glad to have you back. And if Annabelle's listening, you're not getting them back on Fridays for the rest of the season. So that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
There you go.
Sweet cheeks, I'm sorry to tell you so. That is the official ruling on the field.
Well, Will, you're one of my bosses, and Annabelle's the other one. So we'll have to see who's going to win this battle.
Yeah, I think Annabelle wins.
Yeah. It sure is great to be out here, though. Beautiful night.
Here's the pitch now to Wise on 2nd and forever. Wise tries to get outside. Nice piece of tackling by Walton. Takes him down. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal from back at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, this might be a tough pickup. So 3rd and goal from the 27. Big chunky yardage out there, but I wouldn't put it past this offensive line tonight to open up a huge hole for this
I'd
Laker
love to
offense.
see him air it out, give Ezard an opportunity. We've seen the athleticism of that young man. Oh, and looks like the Lakers start early. Half the squad did, so you're going to back it up 5 yards further and see if the Lakers can't get something rolling here from 3rd and goal from the 32-yard line.
I don't know if there's much in the playbook for this type of play, but the way things have been going for the Lakers here tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if something good happened.
So 3rd and goal now, Matt, all the way back at the 32-yard line. Lumley's under center. We've got Ezard and Hill lined up at wideout. Lumley play action. Throws back shoulder, looking for his man. That's inbounds, and that's caught by Magnuson down to about the 21-yard line. That's good for 11 yards, and not a lot going there, but it does bring up 4th and goal now from the 21-yard line. Out of the shotgun's Lumley. He's under pressure now. Tries to elude the man from behind. He can, and he's taken down from behind at about the 17-yard line, and that's where Parkview takes over 1st and 10, their own 17-yard line. So Parkview now see if they can't break that shutout. Of course, the Laker faithful and Coach Short and his squad love to see a shutout here. And after the game, stay tuned. We've got a Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia post-game show. We'll start here in the booth. We'll end up down on the field. We'll look for our player of the game, Jackson Ezzard. Big-time playmaker. He had the pick 6 tonight. Arian Hawkins, the ball carrier here for Parkview, has just a minimal gain of 1 on 1st down. That'll bring him 2nd down and 9. Ball's on the turf. Inside give now. It looks like the Lakers have it once again, and they do. That's the 6th Parkview turnover, and coming up with it this time is Big Bo Shore with the fumble recovery. And so the Lakers now, their 6th takeaway, and they're going to get it back inside of Parkview territory. Matt, I'll tell you what, Lakers having their way with this Parkview offense.
Yeah, it looks like they were they're doing a great job. I can't even count them now. Is that the 6th, 7th turnover here tonight?
6th turnover of the night.
Does a pooch kick? Does a kickoff recovery count? That's not a turnover.
No, right, otherwise you'd have 7 turnovers.
6 great turnovers here tonight by the Lakers defense.
And now it's Calton, that quarterback. He's rolling on the run now. Steps up, throws back shoulder. Jake Hill makes the catch inside the 7, down to about the 7-yard line. So we're going to give him 8 yards, and Calton with his first completion of the night goes to Jake Hill, and we'll give him 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3 now.
Yeah, great job of rolling the quarterback out. Had a ton of time to find his receiver, put it in a catchable position, and his receiver made a play. This Camdenton offense just continues to work.
Calton now under center. Pitch out to Wise. Wise inside the 5 and into the end zone, and Mr. Wise has his touchdown. I'll tell you what, big-time job for the Lakers, and Zach Wise rumbles in now 41-0, and it is all Lakers tonight. Matt, once again, points off of turnovers for Camdenton.
Yeah, pretty much the story of the game here. The turnovers have been a huge part of the game. Lakers taking advantage of pretty much all of them, scoring points after each turnover, and really just playing all-around great game football tonight.
Stidham with the hold, Metcalf with the extra point attempt, and it's blocked. And so 41-0 remains your score. We've got 5:18 left to play. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks, and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store, where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our 4-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger's Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1952.
Back here on Lake TV now, and it's Metcalf set to kick for the Lakers. Mason and Atkins back, and that's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. So Parkview, they're down 41-0, and they're really going to try to break this shutout. There you see 5:18 left in the game, and it's been all Lakers. They're going to improve to 3-2 on the year, and they're going to look towards their game at Rolla next week now. They're 3-2 on the year. That's a big-time game for the Camdenton Lakers next week. Of course, Lake TV will be at Osage as the Osage Indians play host to the Versailles Tigers, and if they can hold on against Southern Boone, they'll roll into that game at 5-0, and it'll be Brock Silver's squad looking to come in and play looking to upset the Indians. That one's floating, and nice try to go up and get it, and I don't know about this call. Yeah, you're going to get Jackson Ezra with a pass interference on the play. I'm not sure I really like the call. Mason was trying to go up and make a play on it, and Ezard runs up underneath him, so they're going to call defensive pass interference. Of course, Jackson Ezard had a couple of nice defensive plays and a couple of nice runs, and of course, the pick six. Second score of the game from 53 yards out, and nice return. He's your Lake Regional Health System player of the game tonight. We'll talk with him after the ball game from the field during your Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia postgame show. Once again, we thank all of our viewers for bearing with us with our technical difficulties due to our internet server crashing here at Camdenton High. Out in the flat now. That's a nice connection down the sideline inside the 40 and all the way down to about the 24-yard line. Mason from his quarterback has a big gainer all the way down to the 28-yard line. So we're going to give him 37 yards in a Parkview first down as DeMarcus Mason takes that one from quarterback Mario Sanchez, and that's got to be one of the more positive offensive plays on the night. So now Camdenton takes a timeout, and we're going to take a short commercial break. It's 41-0 Lakers. They lead Parkview on Lake TV's Game of the Week.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a Polylift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
Back here on Lake TV, I'm William Holtz, and the Lakers, as we said, going to go to 3-2 on the year. And Matt, I mean, it looked like it was going to be a barn burner early. It looked like it was going to be a pretty close one, but Lakers defense, they come up with 6 takeaways on the evening, and their offense after that first turnover you touched on, they played error-free after that.
Yeah, doing an all-around great football game by this entire team. Coach Shore had these guys focused, ready to go. I know it's homecoming. A lot of distractions could be a play, but they came out ready to play tonight.
Low snap handled there by Sanchez. He's going to roll out, looks for his man. He's got his guy. That's a nice-looking play. That's Dela Cruz, our spotlight player of the game. He's down to the 13-yard line, and it's another good gainer. We're going to give him 15 yards and another first down. So Parkview on the cusp now of breaking the Camdenton shutout. We'll see if the Lakers can keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, great play there by Sanchez. Just kind of ran out, bought a little bit of time, and then just dumped it right over the Laker defender to his main man.
Sanchez with Watkins in the backfield. Sanchez now steps up, and he cannot elude a Laker. That's number 78 with the stop, Riley Stidham. Call him Lightning Hog. The sophomore comes in, grabs the quarterback, takes him down after a 1-yard gain. So 2nd and 9 now for Parkview. Big difference between being shut out and getting a score on the board. So out of the shotgun now is Sanchez. He's got Hawkins to his right. 3 wide receivers. His favorite target, Gage Clark, bottom of your screen. Low snap once again. Lots of pressure. Stepping up is Sanchez inside the 5, down to about the 1, and that's a really athletic, impressive play because that pocket collapsed in a hurry after the bad snap. So not only does Sanchez pick up the bad snap, but he's able to elude the pressure, step up in the pocket, takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. So that's a 12-yard gain. And here's Parkview now on the verge of scoring. Sanchez takes the snap, gives it to Hawkins, and he goes untouched into the end zone. And Parkview now breaks the shutout, but it takes him 3 quarters, 9 minutes, and 25 seconds to do so. It's 41-6 on the legs of Hawkins. Matt Lakers not able to get the shutout, and that's going to be something positive now for Coach Hayes' squad on the other side of the field.
Yeah, they're trying to take something out of this football game. And there they pick up the 2-point conversion, so another penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, you're going to get an unnecessary roughness, personal foul on Gage Clark. He gave an extra shove in the end zone. He did it right in front of an official. He actually almost shoved the official in his attempt to shove a Laker, and that's an easy call. And obviously frustrating night for the talented wide receiver, and this time Clark gets fouled for the unnecessary roughness, and that'll be assessed on the kickoff. So the 2-point conversion is good, and with 2:35 left to play, the Lakers lead big time, 41-8 over Parkview. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
It's a new look.
A new location.
But the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned. Rick Ball Ford, Lincoln, and Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat or Lake Road 550 by car.
Back here on Lake TV, and Matt trying to get some scores from around the league, and hopefully Sean Cooper can continue to keep us posted. Some close ball games going on around the area, and at this point in time, I wonder if Parkview even mess with an onside. Of course they might.
There's nothing like getting game time reps, so here, good opportunity to at least, practice a few things with the game time atmosphere.
And it should be a 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. So instead of the 40-yard line, Parkview should be kicking from the 25. Here they walk it off, and of course that's the official way to do it, but that's kind of obnoxious at this point in time. Instead, it's on the yard marker. Why not just take it down to the 25 instead of walk off the official 15 yards? Of course, rules are rules, but I don't think you get many complaints from anyone if you just put the ball at the 25-yard line and kick it away. These people are preventing me from getting my food after the game. I don't know what they're doing.
Getting hangry.
I'm past hangry. So Alex Joy now set to kick for Parkview. It's an outside kick, fielded there by number 78, and to the house, Riley Stidham. Touchdown Lakers, and he fields it at about the 38-yard line, splits the defenders, and it's a kickoff return for a touchdown. Christopher Wagner, Farmers Insurance fan cam, and the Laker faithful loves that here on the screen as you see Christopher Wagner. We thank him for his Farmers Insurance fan cam, and boy, I'll tell you what, Stidham very heads up. Riley Stidham, the sophomore, he had the quarterback sack just a moment ago, or the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And this time it's the heads-up play on the kickoff. The onside attempt, the kick hit the dirt, bounced in the air, and Stidham was the only up man. He took it all the way back from 33 yards. And the Lakers now up 47-8. So Metcalf gets another opportunity to tack on the extra point. Stidham will do the place holding.
Things just continue to go right for this Laker football team here tonight. this home game is what they needed. They were at a bit of a turning point in their season, sitting at 2-2. You know, which way is this season going to go? Is it going to go in a positive direction? Is it going to go in a losing direction? What a great job tonight, coming out here, putting on a great football game, not for the crowd, but proving to your own football team that you guys are here to win some football games this season.
So 2:29 left. Lakers get scooted back now. I'm not sure if we had a flag after the play, but we're up big time here. So now the extra point.
Will that penalty be assessed to the kickoff then? Or?
Attempt from Metcalf. Stidham does the holding for the Lakers now. 2:29 left, and here's the snap. Stidham with the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It's the Lakers extend their lead. It's 48-8, 2.5 left here from Bob Shore Stadium. You're watching exclusive coverage of high school football on Lake TV. Back here on Lake TV, William Holtz, 48-8 Lakers well in control. Metcalf now set to kick for Camdenton. Boy, I'll tell you what, they've done it in all phases tonight. Offensive, defensive, now special teams. We saw the pooch kick to start the second half. That loomed huge in the ball game. And then, of course, heads-up play by Stidham on the onside kick recovery. Takes it 33 yards. And now the Lakers have scored on a defensive touchdown offensively and now on special teams. So they do it in all three phases. Metcalf the kick, it's a good one. Bounces at the 10 and fielded there, a little end around. No, it's a little fake on the outside. Nice little stutter step, and then taken down at about the 22-yard line is Mason. So 2:17 left in the ballgame. The clock will continue to run. Mercy clock, and Matt, we got a Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia postgame show. We'll come right back to the booth after the game for your Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia postgame show. Of course, still a couple minutes on the game clock as that clock continues to tick. Thank our incredible crew here, our assistant executive producer and program director Ashley Davis, our chief engineer and switcher Andrew Evans. And there's the 7th Laker takeaway of the night, picked up now by number 16 for the Lakers, and that's the 7th takeaway on the night, Matt, and that's Mason Bowles, the junior, gets the takeaway. Back to our crew now. Andrew Evans does a wonderful job. He's our chief engineer and our switcher, field camera and assistant chief engineer Ricky Smith. We thank our top camera Cameron Manor. We also thank our booth assistant Jonah Smith, and then of course I'm William Holtz, your executive producer and play-by-play. Now Calton, the quarterback keeper, down to about the 10-yard line. And then of course Bob Spicer, our pre-production vocal work, and Matt Wamser, our color coordinator and statistician tonight. What a game it's been, Matt, and it's been all Lakers.
Yeah, what a great way to celebrate your homecoming. Your football team comes out. The rain lays off just enough to get this game in, turned into a beautiful night. Football team's playing great. Crowd continued to show up all throughout the game. And then I think tonight, do they have some homecoming festivities?
Oh, certainly did. I think there's probably a dance now they give inside. Number 37, the ball carrier for the Lakers, shaken up, and that's Garrett Stamper. Last thing you wanted to see. And we'll have one play left now in the backfield for the Lakers. Number 32, Mean Joe, inside the 5, fighting for yardage. That's Joseph Barnaby. Mean Joe, the sophomore, stopped inside the 5. That concludes tonight's ball game. So from Bob Shore Stadium, your final, Camdenton 48, Parkview 8, and the Camdenton Lakers improved to 3-2. We'll be back right after a short commercial break here in the booth on Lake TV's post-game show, brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, we're proud to support our local student athletes,
Increasing their safety so they can compete in the sports they love.
At Lake Regional Sports Medicine, keeping athletes safe and healthy is not just a job, it's a passion.
That's why Lake Regional offers 5 area locations for physical therapy.
And a team of physicians specialized in sports medicine.
Lake Regional Sports Medicine, here for you.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
It's time for the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln post-game show. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, your one-stop shop for the most stylish set of new wheels. Now back to the booth with Will.
A post-game wrap-up show here on Lake TV. All Camdenton, they win big 48-8. Matt, we touched on it. They scored in all phases of the game. They scored offensively, they scored defensively, and they scored on special teams. And this is exactly what we were expecting to see from the Lakers tonight.
Yeah, we talked about this being a big turning moment, a big game in this Lakers season. You know, they came into the game 2-2, coming off a couple of tough losses, but what a job turning it around here tonight. I mean, almost everything went their way. Like you just said, scoring in all phases of the game, really dominating in all phases of the game. So good job by the Lakers football team. Hats off to Coach Shore.
Yeah, one thing they did well tonight, they got off the field in third down situations, and a big part of that, 7 total takeaways for the Lakers. They picked it off twice, recovered 5 fumbles, and of course special teams had their way. We talked about the onside kickoff recovery by Stamper. He took 33 yards to the house, and of course a big-time momentum swinger. The kickoff outside the break to start the second half was that pooch kick. Little squibber, and Camdenton comes up with it and turns that into points, and they're big winners tonight by a score of 48-8. We're going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be on the field with our Lake Regional spotlight, or our Lake Regional player of the game tonight. That goes to Jackson Ezard. He had the big 53-yard pick 6 earlier tonight. Couple of big tackles, also threw in some nice running yards on the ground. So when we come back, look for that. We'll have Jackson Ezard on the field.
It's a new look,
A new location.
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home.
And discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family owned. Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
If it's happening at the lake, it's at Captain Ron's Bar and Grill. Voted best of the lake, Captain Ron's is always a destination for visitors and locals alike. From their relaxing sand beach to the best in regional entertainment, Captain Ron's has something for every taste. And speaking of taste, you won't want to miss the incredible menu featured daily at Captain Ron's. Bring the entire family out and maybe even plan an excursion on the lake's only authentic pirate ship, the Gypsy Rose. Whatever you're craving, you'll find it at the home of the shootout, Captain Ron's Bar and Grill, 34.5-mile marker by boat, or Lake Road 550 by
Chances are Restaurant and Lounge in Laurie is a hometown favorite and has been since 1989. With generous portions, favorable pricing, and a familiar staff that treats you like family, going to Chances Are is a no-brainer. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Come in on the weekends for the prime rib and all-you-can-eat shrimp. And on Saturday night, year-round, they feature live music with some of the area's hottest bands. And if you stay out too late on the weekend and need that late breakfast fix the next morning, come enjoy our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet until noon on Saturdays and 1 on Sundays. Off Highway 5 in Laurie, come find out what makes us so special and...
If you're here once,
Chances are you'll be back! Mention this Chances Are commercial on Lake TV and receive $2 off the appetizer of your choice.
You want a dock that'll withstand the wakes from a million boats? You want a dock that's different from the usual dock? Then you want a custom-built dock from Ozarks Barge and Dock in Gravois Mills. Ozarks Barge and Dock has been consistently voted best dock builder at the Lake of the Ozarks. And we guarantee every dock we build. Ozarks Barge and Dock. We build the strongest docks on the lake.
JJ Twix, pizza and pub.
It's the Lake's favorite family restaurant where past meets present. We're famous for our fresh homemade pizza, our fall-off-the-bone ribs, and our lunch buffet till 2:30 Monday through Friday. We're also famous for all the fun stuff plastered all over the walls, the game room for the kids, and those crazy antler chandeliers. JJ Twigs, the place where family and friends meet for good times and great food. And for Lake nightlife, you can't beat Risky's, where friends mingle and new friends meet. Happy hours from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. There's live music Thursday starting at 6 and live karaoke Friday and Saturdays starring you. And be sure to stop by JJ Twig's new location on Osage Beach Parkway for more good food and more good times. You can't beat the neighborhood atmosphere and the barbecue. JJ Twigs for family fun, lake nightlife, and the new Twigs on the Parkway.
Lake TV's William Holtz here with our Lake Regional Health System Player of the Game, Jackson Ezard. Jackson, good game, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Tell you what, that big interception, it was just 6-0. Ball game was still anyone's game. You got the pick at about the 47-yard line, and off you went. What'd you see through that play?
I saw the end zone, and I saw my blockers ahead of me, helping me get there throughout the way.
Yeah, and then after that, you had a couple guys, man, I've cut inside. Looks like you belong with the ball in your hand. We got big things to see later in the year from Jackson Ezard.
Oh, yeah, for sure we do.
And then some nice defensive plays. Tell you what, this Parkview team had ball playmakers all over the field. What did you guys do so well that allowed you guys to hold them to 8 points tonight?
Parkview was a really good team. They had some really great athletes. What we did was we just kind of keyed in and we played our hardest, and we just kept them to where we needed to be.
All right, Jackson, congratulations. Obviously, you guys go to Rolla next week. You get to celebrate this one tonight. What do you guys got to do to put this one behind you and focus on Rolla?
We just got to know that this was a good win for us, and we got to forget about it and make sure that we can do it next week, too.
You guys go on the road, get a big one. Congratulations. That's our Lake Regional Health System Player of the Game, Jackson Ezard. Big game. Congrats, man.
Right, thank you.
Thanks, man. We'll be right back on the Rick Ball Ford Lincoln postgame show after this.
On the road, on the trail, or on the water, if you're looking for heart-pounding performance and fun, head for YC Power Sports in Osage Beach. The biggest and best brand names in the field, along with incredible selection and unrivaled service. Make this year at the lake the best it can be, with a visit to our showroom in Osage Beach, and coming soon, our new relocated showroom in Columbia. Take a look at YCPowersports.com too. Summer fun is just waiting for you at YC Power Sports in Osage Beach and Columbia.
Welcome to Burger's Smokehouse. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Burger's Smokehouse invites everyone to come and visit our unique visitor center. See all the amazing museum-quality displays highlighting the seasons of the Ozarks and learn about meat curing and the history of Burger's Smokehouse. Peruse our factory country store where we offer the largest selection of cured and smoked meats found anywhere. While you're here, grab a smoked meat sandwich and enjoy our video tour in the Good Old Days Theater to see how we produce our famous products. Our four-generation family business has combined time-tested curing traditions with modern meat processing innovations to become the largest specialty cured and smoked meat processor in the nation. Burger Smokehouse is nestled deep in the rolling Ozark Hills near California, Missouri, just 20 miles north of Eldon on Highway 87. We're just a short drive from anywhere in the lake area. Just follow the road signs to Burger's Smokehouse. You can find our products in grocery stores throughout the lake area. Visit our website at smokehouse.com. Burger's Smokehouse, your trusted provider of cured and smoked meat since 1950.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger's Smokehouse, IV, Polylift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs.
Back here on Lake TV, I'm William Holtz. It's your Rick Ball Ford Lincoln and Sedalia postgame show. And as we told you earlier, Lakers all over it tonight. They win by a final score of 48-8, and it was all Lakers, starting with a big-time touchdown from Austin Stamper. It was a 12-yard pass from Isaiah Lumley to get the scoring started. It was 6-0 after the missed extra point. Lakers keep it going. Of course, we just talked with our player of the game. Jackson Ezard had the big pick six from 53 yards out. Lakers would never look back. Decker would add a touchdown. Of course, Wise got a touchdown, and then, of course, the big-time Jay Griffin. He scores twice on the night, and it's very, very hard to think any team's going to be able to cover overcome a big handful of turnovers. And when you talk about Parkview, 7 on the night. Lakers able to just cough it up the one time. They got the turnover started tonight with the coughed up fumble, but they're able to limit damage the rest of the way, and they come out of tonight's ball game with a mark of 3-2, and now they look ahead to the Rolla Bulldogs a week from tonight. Big time game. They go on the road. See if Coach Shore Squad can't go on the road and get a tough one. For Lake TV, I'm William Holtz. It's not goodbye, it's just good night.
It's a new look,
a new location,
but the same family-owned way of doing business.
Stop by and see our new home
and discover how we'll go above and beyond to serve you even better.
We're family-owned, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
Lake TV's High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Burger Smokehouse, IV, Polylift Boat Lifts, Lake Regional Health Systems, Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Captain Ron's, Fort Knox, Cargill, Chances Are, Ozark Barge and Dock, YC Power Sports, and JJ Twigs.